I'm any new province, and I just finished up the league with blue-red flicker. I can totally see why it takes great players like Kung Fu Trees and Janice Stone to put up consistent results with this deck. It takes forever to win, and I was playing fast the entire time. Anyway, I'm just here to remind you, you can like the video or subscribe to the channel down below. I'd seriously appreciate it. It's a great way to let me know you've enjoyed everything, and it really encourages me to keep making great Pauper content. As always, you can flicker right into the match you want to watch by clicking the timestamp in the description box down below. Thanks so much, guys. Enjoy the league. All right, this hand looks like good enough. I guess like we'll get, it's a little slow. We could brainstorm and then on the following turn augur and get rid of the cards we don't want. It's a little early for our Chaomancer Ghostly Flicker, but I think just on the back of a couple of Boggle or Augur Boluses, we'll keep it. You could be blind. Well, that's too bad. I'm sorry that you could be blind. That's probably not great for you. All right, there's a Preordain. All right, so we'll let that go. I don't really want to brainstorm on turn one. I got this, got a little bit of LSV advice about, oh baby, yeah, that Snubhorn Sentry tech. That's a great deck, man. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to brainstorm. We might draw a cantrip off the top of our deck next turn or an untap land to cast one of these augurs, and I kind of don't want to be locked into bottoming a bunch of spells without knowing what my opponent's doing. So I'm just gonna pass. It looks like a Delver deck to me. Hey Matt, what's up? How you doing? Welcome, watching from the workplace. Okay, here comes Demir. See how we do against Demir. We probably got to play faster. This might come down to the clock. It would be completely unsurprising if it came down to the clock. So we're just gonna bounce our island. No brainstorm means we're going to discard to hand size, but that's all right. We'll probably discard. I'm not really sure. I might just discard this brainstorm. Actually, I feel like I have more important things to do with my life. I guess we could try to like get them to counter our brainstorm next turn and then sneak in an augur. Maybe like, no, we'll flicker an Archaeomancer to get it back later. Save it for the late game. Yeah, exactly. I think so too. So they might Bazooka Bog us, which would kind of be a bummer, but we're gonna have to start F6ing like madmen here. I don't want to do that. Let's Preordain first. Let's see if they want to counter it or anything. Let's put this to the bottom, put this to the top. We want all of our 2-for-1 creatures so that so long as we resolve something, then we get a little bit of card advantage over them. They're going to prohibit? Just counterspell. Okay, no problem. You have countered the spell. That's a really important thing against these blue-black decks is that you want to 2-for-1 them as often as possible because their 2-for-1s don't come until 5 mana and they've only got a couple of them. Mind you, Muldrifter is a pretty dang good 2-for-1. In the battle of card advantage, I think recurring Muldrifters is probably going to be important. It would be sweet to find another 1-mana card advantage spell here, or just another mana, but we can't resolve two 2-mana spells. I don't know if we want to. We can't. Yeah, we can't augur and counterspell. So I think we're just going to get the most out of our mana here, and even just run out our Chaomancer for Preordain. We can get an Archaeomancer later. If they don't remove it right away, then we can leave up Ghostly Flicker next turn. And we probably won't find room to cast it and protect it anytime soon. Actually, no, let's Seagate. Let's just keep trying to hit our land drops here. We could take a Dispel if we want to try to protect this. We could dig for a Dispel. Not going to be a ton of time to just like think through my plays here. I'm going to take Izzet Boilerworks because, well, it's a tap land. It still represents 2 land drops over the next couple turns. And we'll pass. We want a ton of mana because we have Ghostly Flicker, Archaeomancer in hand. Okay, they're going to Edict away our Seagate Oracle. That's cool. They're going to leave a hard counter as well. Oh, I guess not. They're just going to cantrip by the looks. Oh my goodness, Kung Fu Trees put up their own deck tech for this, and like, I'm kind of rotted. I didn't get to watch it all the way through before I played through today. So we might hit untap blue mana here. I'm just going to take an augur, and we'll put Boilerworks down, pick up our snow-covered land, and we'll pass. Your turn again, opponent. So we'll have enough mana in short order to play Archaeomancer, Ghostly Flicker in the same turn, or play Archaeomancer, leave a counterspell back up. They get one of their 2-for-1s on board as well, so we have to be wary that their powerful late game is on the way. I'm just gonna have 6 here. I really don't know how this deck wins the game. Like, I'm I'm kind of in a lot of trouble. Okay, so I think we play our land, of course, because we're not playing anything that will draw us another land. And do we run out an Archaeomancer into their counter magic? If we run out, we can play 2 Augurs. I think that's pretty good. So let's play an Augur and see if we find counter magic, or see if they want to counter this. We have 4 hard counters in the deck. There's a counter spell, so I'll just take counter spell. That'll protect our stuff. Bottom this stuff. We will... It's kind of tough. I guess we can like Ghostly Flicker, Augur, land on their turn and still leave up Counterspell, dig for another interactive spell. They could be, yeah, they might want to Forbidden Alchemy here, so let's try to make them do that. I don't mind tapping it on this turn because they're going to have to decide whether they want to counter an Augur or Forbidden Alchemy. They might just Forbidden Alchemy anyway. Oh, there's their Muldrifter back. That's not bad. Okay, so no counter magic for that. We'll pass. Just finish getting your... Oh yeah, Snow Islands are really expensive now. I feel kind of fortunate that I decided to pick them up before they got insane. They resolved the first Muldrifter. I can't imagine that's a good sign for us. Okay, so let's try to remove Muldrifter, see if they want to protect it. I doubt they will. But I'm okay with them countering a Flame Slash here. It doesn't seem like they want to. Thank you very much for the follow, JTMS619. Jace the Muldrifter. Jace the Mind Sculptor in the house, everybody. How you doing tonight, Jace? I think I am going to run out Archaeomancer here because we can run out another one next turn with backup. So Archaeomancer can go and grab one of our Preordains. Given that we're out of... Given that we're out of Augurs to kind of play around with, I think that's the best option. It's your streaming account. Oh, cool. Right on. Actually, we'd be okay hitting our land drops for the next couple of turns. I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to draw the Snow Island because that'll enable us to hold up Counterspell while we resolve this Archaeomancer, which will be important. All right, let's see if they want to... Yeah, they're going to remove Augur. Okay. Go ahead. Forgot that I haven't followed anyone on it, so you don't have to update the tracker. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to update it. You'll be up there, JTMS. That should have worked. Okay, they're going to deadweight that. Sure. 5 cards in hand. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 7 mana, flashback Everncard's Justice. Looks like that's what it's going to be. So we're going to have Archaeomancer Ghostly Flicker going next turn. Oh no, it's Augur, Gurmag Angler. That's not great. We want to find a way to get some value out of flickering this in something else. That's pretty important here. We can at the very least protect it for the next couple of turns, which is crucial against this deck. But really, we're going to want to find something to get value off of it. So let's go ahead and run out Archaeomancer. They're tapped out. We will pick up our Flame Slash, I guess. Let's pick up a Preordain again. And we'll do just that. We're going to try to find something that can help us protect. And we might as well do this. We can't leave up 2 counterspells, so let's do this. And there's something we can flicker for value, so that's what we're going to do. I think I'll bottom this for now. Our Seagate Oracle can help us find another land if we need it. Yeah, Janice Stone's list. This is going to be kind of clumsy. I feel like there's so many decision points. I'm going to have to be very careful about how I play this. Considering they've got tons of mana, an Edict that's online in their graveyard, and probably another way to remove our Archaeomancer. But yeah, so I'm going to be very tentative about how I play these next couple of turns. I already got an Archaeomancer, one of 3 Archaeomancers in the bin. So we're going to have to find something else there. All right, is this some kind of removal spell? Mystical Teachings? What are we looking at here? Just another Gurmag Angler. Okay. Well then, I don't think I can counter that. I feel like they have counter backup, but they can... There's no removal spell on board. We have 1 more Archaeomancer in our deck. We have no way to recur it. I think where this is a time game, I think I'm going to have to try to counter this. So let's see if they've got counter magic or removal in their hand. Both of those things are something this deck runs a ton of. So of course I'm a bit worried about it, but Okay, we're all right. We made it. So now we're going to get a Seagate Oracle down, and now we can start flickering stuff for value with Counterspell backup. It's pretty all right. I maybe should have Brainstorm first there to be mana efficient. If we can find maybe an untapped blue land here, I'll take it. I think I will take a Bolt this time, just as kind of a contingency to remove a creature. And so I'm just going to go, oh, maybe not. All right, go ahead. Blue-red control, man. We are trying. And tap Boiler and Mountain. That's a good call. Okay, so they're going to Echoing Decay. So let's go Sleep Flicker. No. We'll do that, and we'll flicker an island. Maybe we want to flicker this. It's going good, Kirk. It's going well. How are you doing? Okay, I've chosen, haven't I? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Choose this and choose this. Tap like this. I love that you do too. That's really great. I'm doing well. I'm trying to play fast. Like, our opponents got us on time right now, so I have to do everything I can to try to prevent them from beating us somehow, and that's going to be kind of tough. Okay, we'll take Deep Analysis. It represents more card draw at this point in the game, and that's pretty relevant for us. We'll pass the turn. Opponent was tapped out there. No way to remove this Gurmag Angler. 18 minutes on the clock. No idea how I'm going to win this game. We really have to protect this Archaeomancer, though. And it's getting to the point where they can, like, flashback Chainer's Edict and maybe still have, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have to counter this. We want to keep our Archaeomancer around. And they're going to Disfigure. Okay, so nothing we can do about that. Yep. And they can't Edict this turn as well. I don't know if we, like... One card in hand. They're going to Chainer's Edict. Okay. So, yeah, we got to let that go. I think we're going to hold on to this Bolt and just take 7? Maybe we want to kill this while we have the mana up. That might be incorrect, though. I don't know if that was the right play. I just think we have to stop the bleeding for as long as possible. They have 0 cards in hand. Edict in the bin. We're going to draw a couple here. I'll tap like this. Deep Analysis ourselves. We got to find an answer for this. Well, there's a Muldrifter that can't really block it. It's a decent spell to cast here. Can't leave up anything relevant if we do cast it. Can we evoke it and then flicker it? I guess we can evoke it and flicker it. We still can't leave anything relevant up. So I'm going to just try to stem the bleeding a bit by Muldriftering here. They're going to be able to Edict it, actually. So is that really relevant? I guess eating an Edict is good enough. Okay, so let's cast a Muldrifter. I mean, it feels good. Feels good to drift. Counters well. And we find a little bit of life gain, which is welcome, but nothing we can play here. Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh, I didn't even think of that. See, there's like, the nuances are insane. It looks like they're going to flashback Edict on it. That's a really good point, though. Yep. Edict the Drifter, 1 card in hand, taken 5, 18 minutes on the clock. Wow, blue-black control. Shutting me down. Okay, so we'll Radiant Fountain, gain some life. There's a little bit of shouting outside, guys, don't mind that. I don't think we can afford a Deep Analysis here, so let's Brainstorm. And, well, I guess we found another Muldrifter. I'm going to put back, I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to draw into it with Muldrifter. Put back these spells. And we'll cast Muldrifter. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be discarding the hand size if we draw 4 cards, so I think I'm just going to cast Muldrifter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See ya, Ozzy. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, this pile ran the challenge in the hands of Kung Fu Trees, who is a considerably better player than myself, if you want my honest opinion. But Yeah, it's we'll see. We'll see if I can handle it. They've got 2 of our Archaeomancers dead, and I feel like that's pretty critical to us winning the game. So we're gonna see if we can manage to pull one out here. Okay, let's go to blocks. Block like this.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for the sub, Lynx. That's amazing, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will Ghostly Flicker our Radiant Fountain and our Mole Drifter. Keep it around. Hang red so we can leave up counter backup. See if they have a removal spell or a counter spell in response. I'll definitely get in a fight over this. They're going to Forbidden Alchemy, sure. And we're maybe we can rearrange a way to. Oh, they found a Doomblade. Okay, well, counter your Doomblade. Do you have a counter spell for my counter spell? This is kind of our way out. Okay, they're Hellbent. Our Mole Drifter is down. And it still resolves. So we gain a bit of life. We are going to Preordain. Borostron Wrecked Face. There's Borostron? Apparently we've been doing this a while. Yeah, we have been. It's amazing. Like, I can't... Honestly, I'm shocked by your support. I'm kind of, like, blessed. I feel blessed by it. Okay, we find an Evolving Wilds, which would have been pretty great with our Brainstorm earlier. Whiff. There goes our Chaomancer. Beautiful. Oh, man. Feels like Boros 2.0, huh? So we will pick up our Radiant Fountain and we will pass the turn. We really don't have a ton of outs here. I think we're going to have to take 5 again. I don't really know about chumping with an Augur. They don't have any removal in their graveyard. We just have to find a removal spell to get rid of this Augur. Or Gurmag. I am going to chump. Borostron, what? Oh man, I gotta check that out. That sounds sweet. All right, removal spell? Scred, okay, sweet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Snowlands. Let's blow up this Gurmag Angler, turn off their clock, and just like hope and pray that things work out. We have counterspell backup, so if they do Forbidden Alchemy into something, we should be okay. 20. Now you two. Now you two. They found the counter. I'm going to counter their counter, and hopefully we can pull ahead. We only have lands in hand. Oh, baby. Can they find another angler? Can they find a way to get on the board? They can't. All right, let's go. Let's go. 15 minutes on the clock. Play Radiant Fountain. Pass the turn. I'll cycle this Ash Barrens. We don't have enough Brainstorms for me to care enough about it. I think the thinning was genuinely worth it. Cycle Ash Barrens. We have any basics? We do. Okay. Pass the turn. And I think it's time we flash back our deep analysis. Like, I kind of feel safe enough. So let's flash back deep analysis on ourselves. Got our Chaomancer shoveled back into our deck. What are we gonna draw?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for the sub, Mechubus. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. Glad you're up streaming. Don't have time to watch tonight, making dinner and doing things with the wife, but I wanted to drop in and say hi. That's amazing. Thank you. Arc Lightning, best land. Oh, great. Sweet deep analysis, gang. Okay, so play an island, pass the turn. You've gotta make me another amazing deck to play, Lynx. I can't wait. Okay, our opponent is probably going to outgrind us here. I can't imagine this going well. I don't really see a ton of ways for us to get out of it. 2 cards in hand. Forbidden Alchemy in their bin. We're on 14 minutes. Mole Drifter. I guess we're both on 19 cards. I have to play so fast. Yeah, we're sorry if I'm not as interactive as usual. I'm trying to be. But yeah, our opponent is is this Tingrova horror? What's going on? Oh no, just another Gurmag Angler. Okay, well that's not good. We draw another land, and that's probably just it. So we'll pass the turn. I'm not gonna... I think I'm just dead. We could have survived one more turn, but I don't think I wanted to Arc Lightning. Holy crap. Okay, I'm just gonna try to talk a little less fast now. Let's bring in Pyroblasts. Let's bring in Relics. We will maybe take out our Bolts. Are you guys arguing about how sick Heroic is? Come help me sideboard instead. What do you guys think? Are these the cards that come in? Do any of these matter? This gets Forbidden Alchemy and Mystical Teachings. So does Pyroblast, though. So let's bring in Pyroblasts. Flame Slash is probably good. Scred is definitely good. I guess Dispel is a little bit worse. Pyroblast hits all their counter spells. And the secret got out too early. Save Bolts, okay. So we cut Arc Lightning. That kills a Muldrifter. Save a Bolt. This isn't easy, guys. You guys want a better look? I'm thinking about bringing in Pyroblasts. What do you guys think? Last stretch of the league, last time Heroic gave me a second win. You just get to eat them up. Guys, what do we take out? Like, this is, I've never played a deck even close to this before. We want Deep Analysis. We want everything that we could possibly leverage into a 2-for-1. For sure. We want Harvest Fire and we want Scred. Flame Slashes kill Augurs, but so do Lightning Bolts. So I think I'll actually go down the Flame Slashes. And go down a Brainstorm, maybe? Cut a Bolt. Yeah, maybe we should keep Brainstorms in over Bolts. We have our Pyroblasts now. How does anyone play this deck fast enough to win? We probably want Relics too for their Chainer's Edicts and their Chainer's Edicts and their Forbidden Alchemy. Picking that mofo about 28 times because life gain. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. I think I want Relics before I want Razorfin though, but I don't know what to cut for them. I guess cut like a Brainstorm and an Augur. Because Augur gets worse when you bring in Relics. I want to spell? What do I bring it over to spell? 38 seconds! Take out a counterspell for it because we have Pyroblasts now. Okay. We did it. Arc is bad. Okay, we got rid of Arc. We got a Dispel in there. Lots of counter spells for the counter wars. This is reasonable enough. We actually stand a chance at controlling their graveyard. I was like super fast mode, guys. I kept the Screds because like the only way they can win is Gurmag Angler, right? I think anyway. All right, we'll pass the turn. Nothing to grab out of their graveyard. I think we care more about getting to 3 and 4 mana than we do casting anything here. No, Scred is good. Okay, let's go. This is great. Opponent gonna cast an Ogre. Okay. See what Augur finds them. See what this is. I should have probably cast another Relic. They whiffed on Augur, so that's pretty great. We will play a land. Yeah, I should have played out the other Relic last turn. Well, you can't just keep playing badly once you're playing badly. So I will play out another Relic and pass. I can't think of a lot of 3-drops I care about them resolving. So we'll just do this. And it's all downhill from here, gang. They're going to Aqueduct, float a black. Already only have 13 minutes on my clock. Is this going to be the week that I just time out? Like 1,000 matches? Yep. Trying not to click through any phases. This is going to be funny because last week I was playing a deck that isn't even this slow. And I was having a really hard time playing fast enough. Play a land. Evoke a Muldrifter. Timeout, let's go! Get evoked. Okay. Sweet. We draw a couple cards. Sweet. Preordained. Sweet. Let's top, bottom, and pass turn. I think even if I win this game, I stand a pretty good chance at timing out. Like, oh yeah, timing out way in the realm of possibility here. All right, so let's just play Boilerworks and pass the turn. But I want it. They're going to Alchemy. I'll go ahead and dispel that and then eat it. And your turn. Oh, I hope they don't have a Muldrifter now. If they have a Muldrifter, that was objectively a very bad play. I can't think though, guys. I only got 12 minutes. Oh, if I only watched Kung Fu's playthrough of this deck. Oh, God. Is this Drifter? Is this a drifty boy? I guess that'll give us an opening to resolve our own Muldrifter. Looks like they don't have it. That's good. Hey, Harnum, what's up? How you making out, man? Good to see you again. How you doing? Oh, man, I listened to your new tunes. They're friggin' excellent. They seriously, seriously are. It's tough going into RPM season going up against that one. Oof. It's wicked, man. Well, I did. I'll just tell you all his plays and you'll not see them in time. Because the 7-second margin we're running tonight is actually incredibly relevant. Oh my god! How did I click that far? There isn't even any window to click out of over there. Okay, play land, play an auger. Oh god. Yeah, it's good to see you again, Arnhem. Slowly being smashed in the face by an auger for the rest of my life. Not anymore. I probably will let them remove it though. What's this gonna be? Forbidden Alchemy. Okay. Let's do this old trick again. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Like you guys were such a supportive community. Being able to know that that you're still out there hearing it, that means a lot. So we can counter Muldrifter now. I feel a lot better about it. And their Augur isn't getting any close to being lethal, so that's pretty good. We'll pass the turn back to ourselves. Let's try to resolve this Archaeomancer for a counterspell. And that should let us start getting in for damage, too. I did work very hard on it. They're going to counterspell. Okay, that's pretty okay, I suppose. Nothing we can do about it anyway. Yep. Go ahead. Your turn. I really appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Thank you. All right, let's see what they've got now. We'll leave our Pyroblast up next time. I was thinking like I wanted to resolve an Archaeomancer and be able to still leave up counter backup, but I couldn't really succinctly think about how I wanted to do that. They're gonna get in for 1. 11 minutes. This blue-black control player knows what they're doing too. That's making this a lot harder. I feel like I would have been able to time them out otherwise. They're probably like, "Look, this show is playing so slow." Okay, let's play this land, play an Archaeomancer, get back Counterspell. That'll let us protect our Muldrifter on the way down next turn. Okay, so grab a Counterspell. We get it back. It's your turn. It kind of, yeah, and there's 4 of them in the deck, right? So they're going to Echoing Decay. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? Echoing Decay. Let's try to find something to deal with that. Can't get our Counterspell back from when it matters. So, yep. Our boy's dead. Dead! That's 2 Archaeomancers, which I think means we're effectively locked out of the game. Let's see if they have more counter magic. Guys, what is going on? Okay, let's get a Bolt for their win condition, and we'll pass the turn back to them. Oh my goodness. Okay, your turn. F6. No problem, Jeremy, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the props. Excuse me for revealing your real name. Oh, why did I block? I guess like Deadweight, Disfigure are considerations, but this is a Germ Daddy. This is a Germ Daddy. Nothing we can do about that yet. Hopefully we find us something to do about that. Let's cast our Muldrifter. Maybe we even cycle this for blue mana first. No, it's kind of greedy. Okay, let's Muldrifter. Oh my god. That can't have been right. I know you're stressed on time, but you probably should have just rethought the counterspell. Oh, really? What was I doing with it? Oh, I can kill this angler while their shield's down too. Okay. Let's go to attacks and kill the angler. You probably should have just rebought the counterspell. That's true. And let the Archaeomancer go. I feel like I just don't have enough time. I don't know, man. I'm freaking out. I didn't even hold up red there. This is nuts. Yeah, so I didn't get it back. You're right. Okay, let's see if they can resolve a Mull Drifter while I'm just over here punting. Doesn't look like this is a Mull Drifter. Might be. We have nothing we can do about it. Just another Gurmag Angler. Okay. Turn comes back to us. We find another Pyroblast we're not using. I will... it could have been Denrovahor, you're right. So we'll cycle this, get more red mana, because we got a bunch of red cards in our hand. I don't know what's going on. Go to combat, just pass through the turn. I guess we'll try to nearly 2-for-1 ourselves by blocking Gurmag Angler with Mull Drifter and then bolting it. See what I can do. Nope. Just another Gurm Daddy. Since I want to do everything, no. I want to counter a Mull Drifter if one's on the way down. Let's see what this is. Doomblade. Oh, God, that's good. Okay, sure. Dang it. All right, let's see what happens. They're going to get in. Oh, yeah. I'm getting magged, dude. I am totally getting magged. Big time. Bigly magged. Gurmangled. Yeah, you guys are right. I am getting Gurmangled. Okay, well, we found a way to deal with it and a way to force it through. I think we should probably just do that. This seems kind of bad, but it is what it is, I suppose. So let's bolt the Gurm Daddy once more. And I'm not relicking at all. There's Dispel. Let's Dispel or counter their Dispel. Rid of this Gurmag Angler. Their nickname for Gurmangler? What is it? Something about a fish? Definitely. Okay, so that's all good. Should be controlling their graveyard, and I'm not. We aren't currently winning this race, so I'll just pass the turn. 9 minutes. I have to pretty much F6 here. I'm gonna let this resolve because I'm saving my Pyroblasts for Mull Drifters. What's their nickname for something about fish? For sure. All right, so I will block like this. And they're going to Disfigure. Okay. Last card in hand is Disfigure. So if I Pyroblast this now, then I should get out of this kind of okay. But it's not a wonderful outcome. So we've kind of looked like that. I don't want to crack this relic just yet. I kind of messed up while it would have been useful. There's land. Beautiful. Okay, just cycle Ash Barrens, thin our deck, and pass the turn. Oh my gosh. This is intense. Fighting the good fight. Is there anything relevant in our graveyard at this point? Okay, I'm just gonna play this and not sack it. F6. I should be relicking them. I'm just like barely thinking at this point. I'm gonna Doomblade that. Okay, sure. Combat, go to attacks. I will relic them. I don't feel like I'm playing too slow. I feel like I'm not winning fast enough. There's Preordain. Okay, I'll do this and let Preordain resolve and pass. I feel like we should crack this soon. Maybe we should wait for an Edict effect or something. But really, we just need the card draw. See what this is. Drift. Drifty boy. Gurmangler. One card in hand. Counter that. And pass the turn. Bolt your Augur. F6. And they're not going to F6 because they are ahead on time. We're desperately trying to get back whatever advantage Relic Progenitus is giving us. Probably have counter magic in hand. We find a Deep Analysis. That's pretty good. 2 through 4. Deep Analyze. We find a Brainstorm and an Augur. Okay, so let's Brainstorm first. See what this finds us. Hopefully something good. Okay, so let's put these on top. And then we will Evolving Wilds. Go get blue mana. Play out Augur. I think this is why this deck is so good. Augur will find us a Brainstorm. We will Brainstorm. Put back. Oh, this is hard. Boilerworks, Counterspell, and then Preordain. Tuck away the Boilerworks, leave on the Counterspell, and we will just evoke this Muldrifter, I think? Maybe not. Let's not evoke the Muldrifter. Let's pass the turn. We'll try to force through Muldrifter next turn. 7 minutes, gang. It really was. That led to some pretty insane stuff just then. Okay, let's see what this is. Chainer's Edict. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Dismal Backwater. I don't think I should have flashback Deep Analysis there, but there could be arguments for doing so. Okay, let's cast Muldrifter. Tapping mana way wrong. Way wrong. We found another Muldrifter. Cast a Muldrifter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll leave up 1 red mana in case we draw into another Pyroblast. Draw a couple cards. Ghostly Flicker. Okay, guys. Okay. We can do this. The good news is they've only got 1 Gurmag Angler left. We've only got 15 cards in our library. Like, we're pretty close to just fizzling here. Okay, let's see what this is. Bunch of mana. Flashback Chainer's Edict. Okay, I'll counter that. I guess we can't leave up Ghostly Flicker. That kind of sucks. Okay, turn comes back to us. Play a land, go to combat, swing with the Drifters. And I'm not going to flashback Deep Analysis. I'm kind of worried about decking myself here. And we will play out Seagate Oracle. Guys, 6 minutes. Let's go. We'll grab another Seagate Oracle. We'll play Seagate Oracle. Okay, get that clock up. Get that clock going. Get an Archaeomancer. Play the Archaeomancer. Okay, team, we're in this. We're in this, guys. We're in this. Get back. Counterspell. And pass the turn back to them. Oh, buddy. I don't know that we can ever tap out to like flicker and get a... we're going to cast Muldrifter. We'll counter that. Okay, guys. Okay, F6. I'm not going to draw a bunch of extra cards because I don't have to win the game. We'll use that to get back a counterspell when it matters. Do they have an Edict in the graveyard? They don't have an Edict in the graveyard. Okay. Play land. Back up to 10. Pass the turn. They're at 11. Suddenly, creatures. Okay, well, F6. F6. Don't F6 again. Okay. Ooh, I panicked. Get in. Okay, pass turn. I think just passing and trying to win with combat is faster than they're gonna duress me. Okay, F6. Whatever. Don't care about a duress. Am I shouting? Because if I'm shouting, you should tell me. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We got 5.5 minutes. We got 5.5 minutes. We can do this. All right, we got 5.5 minutes. Oh, how am I gonna do it? We go there. Focus on game 3. Yeah. Okay, so how do we win here? Bring in another Dispel over like a cantrip? I don't feel like we should take out Preordains. I feel like Brainstorm is the strongest card in the deck. Maybe we should bring that back in. What do you guys think? You guys don't want me looking at the chat? Okay. If you guys can understand, I'm going serious mode. Bring in a couple of bolts to quicken the clock. Yeah? You do only have 5 minutes to win this. That might happen though, guys. I might like get straight into the zone. I might want this other Augur back over something. But I'm not sure. Like that did it. It just did it a little bit too slowly. I kind of like this sideboard. I kind of don't like cutting anything for lightning bolt. I'm still stuck in fast mode. Unless it's just an Archaeomancer, it seems like we don't really have to go that far to beat them, so long as we can counter their augurs. Should bring in Flame Slash maybe to go along with the bolt to kill an angler. Maybe. I feel like maybe cutting Flame Slashes might not have been a good idea. But I don't know what we'd take out for them. I think Harvest Pyre, Scred, and bolts plus Drifter blocks are going to have to get us there. Plus countering their Gurmag anglers. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, I'm going to be a little less attentive to the chat this game. I really have to focus on this game. Okay, good enough. It's not that good, but it's good enough. Okay, opponent plays a land. We pass. We'll play a land. We'll pass. This certainly isn't fast. Let's Boilerworks. Crap. Okay, I should have augured there. Pick this up. Pass turn. And we will discard Snow-Covered Mountain. Got lots of lands. Next turn, we can brainstorm into Augur Bolas. If they do anything here, they're just going to pass. Okay. So we will play a Snow-Covered Island, and we will brainstorm. I should have definitely played something besides that first. Okay, let's make sure we can still shuffle this turn. We will put back Radiant Fountain, Boilerworks, and we will shuffle with Ash Barrens, and we will preordain. Oh my god, I'm dirtling so hard right now. I don't even know if I'm dirtling effectively. And preordain. 5 minutes left. We're looking for counter magic. This is fine, and that is good. So let's draw that. We'll pass the turn. Okay, so next turn we can get Relic down. We can cast another Brainstorm with an Evolving Wilds. We'll have some great card selection going on. Maybe we don't need to cast another another Brainstorm right now. So I'm going to Augur and see if they want to do anything about that. They don't. Okay, let's go find something good. Counterspell is great. We will top of the bottom these things. I'm going to pass the turn with Counterspell mana up. If they try to Forbidden Alchemy, actually, maybe that's worse. Maybe I just want to put another beater on the board. So let's cast another Augur. Right, that's our revealed card zone. Let's reveal some more cards. And we'll find Ghostly Flicker. Okay, so we have our Chaomancer, Ghostly Flicker, and a Scattered Augur Bolas. Bottoming Mull Drifters. Don't really want to do that, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Our opportunity to resolve a Mull Drifter. We're just going to get a Stormbound Geist out. Okay, no big deal. We have to Edict one of our Augurs. Actually, that's kind of... Stormbound Geist isn't great. But we are going to be able to get down on our Chaomancer and hope they don't remove it. That doesn't sound good. Let's Augur Bolas. And we'll leave up counter magic. We can still attack around the Stormbound Geist as long as we stay just above them in creature count. We'll get a Preordain, that's fine. Bottom both of these, and we're going to have to play out our Evolving Wilds just to make our land drop, pass turn. That's true, yeah. So let's get that Mull Drifter back in the deck. Hopefully counter their Mull Drifter here. And I'm probably just going to run out Relic and sack it next turn. I guess Relic would be great for if we can find a removal spell for the Stormbound Geist, actually. Okay, so turn finishes. We'll crack Evolving Wilds, get a red mana, and our turn. Okay, so let's try to resolve this Relic. See how they feel about that. It resolves. Okay, we'll play a Radiant Fountain. We'll go to combat, and we'll swing for 2. I should have tapped red for that so that I could still ponder here, but I don't play this fast very often. Okay, your turn. So let's see what they want to do here. Duresses us. Well, I guess we have a good amount of redundancy. I kind of don't care about that. What are you going to take? They'll probably take our Counterspell, force through a Mull Drifter here. But if they're Mull Driftering, that gives us an opening to remove this and sack to get rid of their graveyard, which would be pretty okay. Yeah, Stormbound. Thank you for the reminder. I would forget that. So they take Counterspell. That's cool. And we will take our beats. They probably have more removal than we do. I don't know why I have a stop on damage because I've been playing with Loyal Sentry. That's why. We will Relic them. Turn comes back to us. We will... There's bolts. Okay, so let's bolt this. See if they want to counter that. Come on. Come on. We have to get through the intricate moment where we sack Relic with Bolt on the stack. Or with Stormbound's Persist trigger on the stack. But it's very important for us winning this game as quickly as we can. We just want to be able to attack an F6. I wonder what they're playing around here, what they're trying to accomplish. I don't really know. They definitely have counter magic in hand. They're going to let it go. Okay, so let's exile, sack Relic, draw a card. No counter magic in hand that they know about. They're going to Soul Manipulation their Stormbound guys, sure. Well, that gives us an opportunity to find something that will stop it on the way back down. Perfect. Okay, so let's Preordain. Maybe we'll find a Pyroblast, help us in that counter battle. All right, go to combat. guys. Gotta go fast. I'm just gonna F6 here. If they want to remove one of our augurs, then whatever. We want to counter this Stormbound Geist. Okay, what's going on here? Is this Geist again? Counter target spell if it's blue. And we're gonna get a free turn. I think it's about time we played our Archaeomancer. We have no way to shuffle, so I'm just gonna F6 here. I said F6. Go to combat. Get in. And there's no way to keep good counter magic up against removal, but I think we're just going to play our Archaeomancer out as a beater. We'll get back our Pyroblast so that they can't resolve Mulldrifters for a minute, and we will pass the turn. 2 minutes left, guys. Come on. Let's friggin' do this. Is this Gurm Daddy? They're going to get it through. Yep, we're going to have to find an answer for that. Couldn't leave up Counterspell. That really sucks. Oh my god. Okay. So I think this is going to be Brainstorm. We're going to do this main phase. We haven't hit our land drop. We're going to put back a Ghostly Flicker and an island, and we're going to Ghostly Flicker, Archaeomancer, and Augur Bolas. Still trying to find a removal spell for this Angler. Get back Ghostly Flicker. And what do we find off of Augur? Stuff that doesn't help us play this game any faster. A Preordain, okay. All right, let's play Snow-Covered Island and pass the turn. Oof, oy vey. All right, your turn, opponent. Do your worst. Got some pretty good spells in hand for getting in a fight here. Not really enough time to get in a fight on the clock, though. I don't feel like we'll really do anything on their beginning of combat. I'm just going to drop this. 1 black mana floating. What's going on here? What is this nonsense? You guys. Ugh. Gurm Daddy not coming in. Just what I like to see. Our turn. Find a Boiler Works. Okay, so let's Preordain. And we will top and draw this turn. We will tap this, cast Seagate Oracle. Looks like you're going to try to counter it. And we don't mind getting a Pyroblast in the way of that. That's just a little bit too much value. Yeah. Okay. I don't really have the luxury of of not doing so. So we'll do that. And we'll see if they want to get in a fight about it. Maybe they have a Prohibit or something. 1 minute on the clock. They're going to Dispel. Sure, we don't really care that much about our Seagate Oracle, and this isn't going to get them anything back. Okay, your turn. No, not your turn. Hold on. Make our land drop. 1 minute. God. We just need a removal spell. We might be able to do this. There's passing the turn. Okay, nothing we want to do here. We're going to play this and say go. I kind of want to start flickering Augurs to try to find a removal spell for this Gurmag Angler. But it takes so long. No attacks. We're going to flicker like this. Scred. I guess Scred doesn't matter. We don't have enough lands. Dang it. Harvest Pyre would be okay. And they're going to Doomblade. We will Dispel. Come on. Come on. We will Pyroblast. Oh, 50 seconds on the clock. We need a removal spell for this Gurmag Gangler like 2 weeks ago. Flicker's going to resolve. All counter spells in hand. Chaomancer, get back Ghostly Flicker. All right, Augur, come on. Nothing. Well, it gets us closer anyway. No! Okay, I'm just going to do this now so I can start F6ing. Counter magic in hand. Or Chaomancer, get back Ghostly Flicker. We don't have anything that deals damage in our graveyard, so we can't just do this and kill it with multiple uses of the same spell. Maybe we'll find a way to do that. There's Preordain, okay. I don't feel like leaving 2 counter spells up is relevant. Only 20 seconds on the clock. Dang it! Dang it! We're so dead. GG's. Captain Waffles. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, that's it. Let's get one more peek just to see if we would have found it. Yeah. So let's Ghostly Flicker one more time. And it doesn't look like we would have. Oh, can we get our triggers anyway? Oh, dang it. We didn't even get the extra look. If there's a Scred right here, I'm going to die. Or like a Harvest Pyre. I think that's what we were digging to. Well, we'll never find out. So that's it. Match 1. Went to time. I'm going to mulligan this. It has no lands in it. I will also mulligan this. It has no lands in it. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. I think we're going to fetch on turn 1 anyway. So we'll bottom this. Yuck. We're on 5, gang. It's a good thing all of our cards are 2-for-1s. Let's Evolving Wilds and pass turn. I'm going to try to play quick right from the get-go this time. So we'll sack this, go get an island. And F6. I'm just going to run out this Ash Barrens and probably Augur Bolas. Maybe we'll find a Karuland to pick it up for our Brainstorm later. Hopefully. Guys, that game was nuts. Oh, God. I guess this isn't getting us any closer to our lands. Maybe I just brainstormed there, got a land, and then cycled Ash Barrens. Could definitely have been the call. But we will see. We will see. Lots of ways to enable these cards. I think going in blind... Well, I don't need another brainstorm, so I'll take a bolt. Bottom a couple things that I kind of would have liked to have. We can't even cast this bolt, but we certainly don't want more brainstorms. We got to find a Karu land, bounce this, get a shuffle effect. There's an Augur. All right. This is blue-black control again, so help me God. Teamer Battle Rage looks like Izzet Blitz. Okay. So this is going to be the remove their threats game. So we're going to brainstorm. Hopefully don't lock ourselves, but well, I guess at least we found a land. It's a colorless land. Not great. Not great. We'll put back Seagate Oracle and Deep Analysis like that. We'll play out a Radiant Fountain, and we'll pass turn. So I think that's what that play was on turn 1. I think we were supposed to play out an island, brainstorm, and then shuffle if we found a land. But that wasn't 100% clear to me. I'm glad I got this Augur down to get a little bit deeper into our deck. These Seagate should dig us through some of those cards we don't want. An Apostle's Blessing stuck on blue mana. It almost feels like only having 1 land. Tough place to be, man. Tough place to be. All right. Opponent chooses not to get in. A wise play. They're going to leave up 1 blue mana. So let's try to hit our land drop with these Seagate Oracles. Like I said, I'd love to find a Karu land, turn this Brainstorm on for us. We find another Seagate Oracle, which isn't bad. I can just keep casting these until I hit land drops. Really got to get red mana. Do something about our opponent's Kiln Fiend. Ponder. Opponent luckily is stuck on blue mana, so that's good. I didn't know what I hate playing against more at the moment. Blue-black Control or blue-white Tron? I haven't played against blue-white Tron yet. Is that a new... I kind of like to play against this Tron Monarch. Yeah, good thing opponent doesn't have any red. Yeah, it is. That is definitely a good thing for me. I do like their islands, though. I gotta check these other Tron variants out. I've seen Blue-White Tron in the field a little bit. I'm gonna take a peek at our beautiful hand. Does this shuffle around while they're looking at your hand? Do you guys know? What is Blue-White Tron doing? It's bouncing Stonehorn Dignitary, right? Pretty sure. Our dorks are better because one of them costs 3 mana. There's another bolt we can't cast. Let's see, Gate Oracle. Still trying to find lands. I'd like to see one. We found lands. Lands that synergize pretty well with our Brainstorm, but we can't really take a turn off hitting our land drops or getting red mana to cast it, so... or to use it. I guess, actually, resolving a Brainstorm might just be worth it. Like, what else will we be doing next turn? Deep Analysising? We'll draw another shuffle effect if we don't shuffle this time. Bantron. Cool. Was it like crop rotation and stuff? Because Tron plays so many colors, it's almost hard to tell. It's like you see like Seagate Oracle or whatever, and then you're like, what are they on? Okay, guys, we have a distinct advantage. Our opponent is playing slower than we are. They're also just trying to find red mana and probably just on the tilts right now. Never getting an attack step is rough, I'd say. It's the Splash Root in Rovo Horror and bounces everything on your side instead. Sounds pretty typical to me. Opponent's on 10 cards in hand. I think it was just green for Pulse Fogs, but I don't know. Oh, I thought there was frogs there. I thought they were on the Fog Frog Tron. Opponent leaving up some counter magic, so I guess it's better for us to sack this here. We won't have any colored mana if we don't. Just much rather be able to start playing on their end step. We're going to discard 3 cards, down to 7 cards in hand. Kind of sucks. Absolutely, yeah. And so Demir mentioned Discord. We have a Discord channel for hanging out with the chat when the chat's not the chat. And they're just real people like you and I. We're all real people, you and I. Anyway, yeah, so when chat isn't chat, we go hang out in the Discord and we have some chats. Selling points. I'm not great at self-promotion. Like when I had a massive ego as a teenager, I was a little bit better. And then I like tried to strike my ego from the record, and I've been doing as well ever since. All right, so opponent pitches their Kiln Fiend. It makes me feel a little bit better about attacking. I think we're just going to keep Seagate Oracling, trying to hit land drops. We'll leave up red mana, just in case that becomes relevant. Muldrifter will help us hit land drops eventually, but it doesn't do so right now. I guess we'll take it. We have a good chance of drawing into stuff next turn. I think I'm going to start getting in. See how they feel about it. We'll start putting them on a clock. This bolt might become relevant at some point. Okay, so past the turn. I guess them getting 1 damage in on the other side is probably more relevant, but I guess we'll see. So now they can go Kiln Fiend with Counterspell backup. We're still going to try to remove it on their end step. Nimic Cyclops, we can't try to remove that on their end step. That's a little unfortunate. All right. So they won't even try to get in. Well, we can't do anything about that Nimic Cyclops. We're going to have to find a Flame Slash. It's an Ash Baron, so at the very least we can resolve a Muldrifter here and do a little bit better of a job digging while leaving back a good few butts about it. So I'm going to do that. I'd rather save these Lightning Bolts. I don't want to fire off 2 Lightning Bolts at this Nimic Cyclops. But I could just die here. They did reveal Temur Battle Rage earlier, so they have a Temur Battle Rage and an Apostle's Blessing in hand. I'm just dead now! I should have evoked it. Let's see what we drew. Well, wouldn't have found anything anyway. But let's make them see it, I guess. Yikes. Yeah, that's just GG's. So they revealed Apostle's Blessing earlier, which is a critical mistake because now they just go pro-blue. And I believe that means they win. If we went Bolt, that would have at least got the Apostle's Blessing on the other hand, which means that we might have stood some chance of blocking and winning that way, but yeah. We gave him way too much time. So that's going to be it. Controversy. Oh no, what happened? In the Discord? Someone do something. You guys. Don't hurt anyone. What controversy happened? Yeah, we'll make them play it out. Oh man, I can't believe that. So yeah, they have the Apostle's Blessing in hand. So unless they punt here somehow, we're just dead. Apostle's Blessing, Temur Battle Rage. Yeah, sure. All right. I feel like I am clock scumming at this point. Well, I don't know. They're just gonna cast Temur Battle Rage. Yeah, okay. Someone compared Alex to ooh. I bet he didn't like that. Okay, so Izzet Blitz. So I think we're going to definitely bring in our full suite of Hydroblasts, Dispels, and Pyroblasts. We'll bring in more removal in Flame Slash. Now listen, guys, I don't want you bringing none of that trouble in here. Now you young people, you young people coming in here trying to stir it up. Our counter spells get better, so I'll take out a couple of counters, and I'll probably take out a couple. I don't really want to take out any removal. Guys, come on now. Come on now. This is a safe place. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so maybe I'll take out Brainstorms because I don't feel like this deck. Brainstorm is really good in this deck. I feel like this deck is built to make Brainstorm a good card. So what do I cut? Maybe like Archaeomancers. We just remove their. Maybe cut one Archaeomancer and an Augur, but they're blockers too. This isn't trivial. A Lightning Bolt, and we probably actually want some mix of these spells. I would love to have all of them though. All of them feel pretty good. So maybe we do this and we actually go down on Muldrifter and shave a Deep Analysis because I feel like we're going a little bit too low on life for that. We'll have to try to 2-for-1 them in combat while they're using their pump spells and stuff. And I don't want to take a Preordain. I feel like KFT would never take out a Preordain. What would KFT do? Maybe Flame Slash isn't that great. Flame Slash is probably even better than Bolt. But I don't think I want to cut almost any removal at all. Maybe I even go down a Ghostly Flicker. Just beat them with infinite removal and more efficient counterspells than they have. I kind of think that's what I want to do. So we went down these cards. Yeah, that feels good. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe that many Pyroblasts is a little greedy. Maybe I'll take out a Pyroblast for a counter spell. Hard counter's probably not as good. I'll just put back in another Bolt. That kills Kiln Fiend, instant speed. We won't have to worry about it. So is that in the Pauper Discord? Oh man. Now you guys be respectful. Love each other. Love each other to death, everyone. Okay, so we're gonna go Snowcover Mountain. I don't know. We're gonna play lands until we can play an Augur Bolas. Got punished for playing fast. It's kind of a critical mistake that maybe you're only supposed to play so fast that it compromises your playability when you're playing against another control deck. Come on, Augurs, get there. Get there, young guys. Get there. They don't look very young. All right, so we'll pass F6, and we're just like, we've got so much removal in our deck. It was a punt that did it to me last time, so hopefully this time I can play a little bit smarter. Ooh, you got a headset, baby. I think I'll take Flame Slash here. It's just a sure thing. I would like all of these cards if possible, but I think I'm going to take Flame Slash. I think it's the most important card here. What's up, Shades of Hades? How you doing tonight? We are playing an incredibly difficult deck to pilot. I have lost by playing too slow and lost by playing too fast. Oh, is it? Yeah, what do you want? Look at that. I like having a lot of protection. You guys you seem like good bouncers, you know? Feel like you guys can protect me. There was this one time I got kind of attacked a little bit during a Sim stream, and it was horrifying. Been somewhat more liberal so far. Oh, it's 9:45 a.m. for you. Good time. All right, time to start administering Augur beats. So we'll go to combat, get in with Augur, and we'll cast another Augur. Slowly waking up on my day. Oh God, day off. My week just started, so I'm somewhat envious of your day off. Midnight and 15. Oh yeah. Oh, a bunch of lands. Bye, lands. That could have been pretty hot if we would have hit those lands there. Opponent's going to brainstorm. They're going to show us how the brainstorm deck works. Also, I think there were a couple of kind of critical mistakes last game. So if I would have turn one, if I instead of making sure I got a turn 2 Augur a Bolas, like that wasn't really my issue. I had tons of gas. I probably should have turn 1 brainstormed, hoped to hit a land because the chances were pretty high. Yeah, Augur kind of bit me there. What's a weekend again? Oh, you mean more work? Hospitality? Yeah, I worked in the service industry for a while, and I totally understand that sentiment. Fair warning, your Tron deck is a work in progress, and I kind of mash all Tron versions together. It works, so I actually want to try to cut Rolling Thunder. I've seen Tron decks do well without Rolling Thunder. There's a lot of them around. It's definitely not 100% necessary, although in terms of just mashing decks together without knowing what you're doing, I'm your guy. Might as well be written on my forehead. All right, let's go get some more blue mana. And I feel like our opponent is also leading up Pyroblast here. I feel like they're wary. I don't know if they're going to allow us to resolve the Seagate Oracle. I'd really like it if they did. Well, there's another Snow-Covered Mountain. That's good. Yeah, so let's go to combat, see if they feel frisky and want to bolt one of our Augurs. Doesn't seem like they do. But yeah, I used to work in the service industry as well, and I just like, it was while I was in my 20s, and it would have been kind of a bummer, but they had like service specials on every I'll get another, actually I'm gonna get Archaeomancer here. That could become relevant soon. I used to go to like the Monday, Tuesday special nights, and man, do drinks ever get cheap if you're going out on a Monday or Tuesday. It's a super pain though because of the red arrows over the arrows to select the amount of damage to the opponent. Yeah, you can't see anything, right? I'm like a Simic Mage with decks. We've merged your life essence with that of several creatures at once. You're welcome. Yeah, I definitely mashed those together pretty good. Me and Demir out here.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, thank you for the sub, Demir619. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, man, that's so tight. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, man. That's amazing. Thanks. You're the bomb. Enjoy your new, any new whelp emote. I hope it's a good time for you. Okay, so let's evoke a Muldrifter. That way we'll be able to leave up some removal or a Pyroblast if they want to try to cast a Nivix Cyclops or a spell we care about. We've got damage on board, so we're not super worried about that. And we hit our land drop. Beautiful. Okay, we'll pick up untap blue mana, I guess, for what that's worth, and pass it back to them. Thank you so much for the sub. That's amazing. You're sweet, Demir619. Thank you. And for that reason, we will go down in history together as Simic Mages because we just mash cards together. The unfortunate thing is that I go on the internet every week and try to convince people that smashing random deck cards together is a good idea. Thank you very much for the follow, Anthony Sansone. Welcome to the Jank Tank indeed. Here we are trying to play a real deck and do somewhat badly at it. So we'll see what our opponent's got here. We are going to go kind of as far as we can to remove this Kiln Fiend. I don't believe they'll have hard counter. They probably have something like a Hydroblast, a Pyroblast, or a Hydroblast or a Dispel going on here. Hydroblast is probably bad because it might mean they have a Dispel for this Flame Slash, and we'll have to lose one of the counters that we care about in order to remove the crucial threat. But thank you. I will keep making Pauper content. Those kind of things mean a lot to me, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. You need a steady stream of things to watch at night. Well, here I am. Here I am. I'm not going anywhere, as far as I know. Yep, Dispel can't hit Slash. You're right, but Hydroblast can, which kind of makes me a little nervous. So let's try to Flame Slash this. At the very least, we'll be able to resolve a Mole Drifter this turn. Like, we'll have to get in a fight over it, which really sucks. That'll lock us out of doing something we might care about this turn. There's Hydro Blast. Okay, well, actually, this isn't that bad. So counter target spell if it's blue. So we'll counter this. Hey, red. And now we'll be able to resolve an Archaeomancer. Get back... what do we get back here? We'll probably just get back Lightning Bolts, because Lightning Bolt continues to remove threats. So we'll do that. There could have been a reason to evoke a Mole Drifter there. I think I might actually just get back Flame Slash. It dodges a lot of their counter magic, and it can remove a Nivix Cyclops. So let's get back Flame Slash. Hey, Furry, what's up? How you doing? How you making out? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the I play kind of slow and get burned for it, and I play kind of fast and get burned for it stream. Trying to learn this amazing deck that KFT took to a 4th place finish there at in the Pauper Challenge this weekend. So yeah, congrats again to KFT, man. Huge fan. Really like KFT. Super nice person. Awesome deck builds. They play awesome decks. Can't really ask for much more than that. This is the part where you get blown up by a mutagenic growth and a counterspell, by the way. But next turn, if we can go removal spell, Mole Drifter, I feel like we'll be in okay shape. All right, well, there's a Kiln Fiend. See if they've got protection for it. Just bring your Dredge deck. Ooh, baby. They're going to preordain. Okay, so I guess we should only really be worried about like land drop into the ability to stop our Flame Slash here, but they can't do that, so let's Flame Slash this Kiln Fiend. Go to combat. Hope they don't have haste. Hello, Play 3 Rixthur 33. Gotta get that Relentless Rats deck. Man, you know I want to play that jank, though. Alright, well, let's play Mole Drifter. We'll see if we can't find some more powerful magic cards. And this gives us a little bit of a contingency to haste. I'm going to run a Radiant Fountain here. Maybe a bit of life gain will matter next turn, so we'll do that, and we'll pass back to them. I gotta get that. Player 3? Who's player 3? They have player... Oh! Oh. Okay. I have arrived. I have arrived now. Is this like Echoing Truth? Nivix Cyclops, okay. I think we still win, despite that. I guess Nivix Cyclops, right? Because we get... No, we're 1 short. Okay, well, let's find out if there's a way we can win right now. I feel like we are in pretty good shape here. So we'll bottom both of these, try to find an interactive spell. Find Archaeomancer. Well, if they can counter Archaeomancer, which I don't believe they can, then we're going to be able to get back Flame Slash and end this game right here. But if, oh man, if they can kill our creatures in combat, we're in really rough shape. I feel like not removing this Nivix Cyclops is a bad idea, regardless. So what do? Evoke Mole Drifter. No, if we evoke Mole Drifter, we can't leave it up either. So I think we're just going to go for it. Like, we have to do something about this Nivix Cyclops, and if anything, at least it'll get some kind of interactive spell out of their hand in the meantime. And we're going to get back Pyroblast to play around any of their mutagenic growths or anything. It looks like they're going to counter this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Do they have, like, Apostle's Blessing, Team, or Battle Rage in hand? Don't do this to me, please. Please, no. Now it's Radiant Fountain, and we'll go to combat, swing with Mole Drifter, and just hope they don't have it, I guess. It's Blitz, man. It's Blitz. Maybe the control deck isn't supposed to try to win right now. Yeah, maybe we should have attacked first. That's probably a good point. I wanted to see if we could win right there. Like, I feel like we were in pretty good shape to do that. I'm going to block very aggressively here. We don't really have a ton of outs. I want to combo out with Rite of Consumption and Battlefield Scrounger. Man. Does Battlefield Scrounger... Oh yeah, it just keeps getting pumped for putting cards back on top of it. That actually seems like a pretty easy to set up combo, really. It's a 2-card combo, and you can build a deck around it that just wants to put cards in the graveyard. Like, it's a very eloquent idea. So yeah, if they have Apostle's Blessing, Team, or Battle Rage, then good for them, they win. So this is going to be... Oh, that means I should have attacked with everything so that they couldn't. I guess. They're going to gush. Just Temur Battle Rage doesn't kill us here. Apostle's Blessing Temur Battle Rage does. So if they found it, then that's it. Critical Misplay not attacking with everything, I guess, because that would have put them off that mana. So I guess the play was probably attack with everything, play Mole Drifter. But let's see if they found it. They got to look at a lot of cards. They've been pretty much looking at cards all game. Can only pump itself once a turn, right? Oh, can it only pump itself once a turn? That's a bummer. Wow. Okay. Do you have Temur Battle Rage? Because, like, please don't. Because, like, that would suck. You don't, though, right? You don't? You do. You do. Well, isn't that the best? Oh my dear God. Maybe I'm just bad at this deck. It feels I was in such a good position there. Yep. This looks pretty okay. I guess we'll fetch on turn 1, and turn 2 we'll leave up Counterspell. It's keepable, I guess, at minimum. So let's play at Evolving Wilds, and we'll pass the turn. All right, what do you have, opponent? More black, eh? All right, let's sack this, get an island. Black tells me that there isn't a lot of 2-drops in their deck that I really care about, and starting a clock is probably a good idea, so I think I'm going to play Augur of Bolas into this. Dick Sword. DD. I know, no, I had a good laugh. Also, you saying DD is really funny to me. like Dexter's Lab. Join my... I can't even do it. Join my Discord, Diddy. I don't think we'll just... I think we're going to run an Augur of Bolas out here. So it's good that I caught myself. I was having too much of a giggle about Didi. All right, we find a Ghostly Flicker. That's all right. Not doing much right now, considering the Archaeomancer was right on top of it. And what will you do? Cycle a Baronmore? Cycle Architect's Will. What is this? Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Guys, this cannot mean good things. Okay, so let's go try to find our land drop. We found our land drop, and we found a Brainstorm to go along with it. Okay, so I'm going to put Brainstorm on top first, put Ash Barrens on top now. We will go get our red mana with the Ash Barrens while we have a second. We get rid of that Brainstorm and make our land drop for the turn. Go to combat with Augur of Bolas. I think we just need to hit our land drops, like taking the Brainstorm there and brainstorming and hoping to find a way to cycle Ash Barrens might have been a little risky. So I think that was fine. We'll pass. Oh, that's Architects of Will. When they enter the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of target player's library, then put them back in any order. They've cycled another one, and they have Horror of the Broken Lands. So this is going to be... oh yeah, it's going just great. This is one of those decks, man. Some decks I'm able to pilot just because they're so strong, like Boros Monarch and Skred Delver were a little bit easier to succeed with, but a deck this intricate that you have to play so quickly so often is a little tough to get through. A little tough to succeed with. So our opponent's going to leave up 3 black mana. Okay. We'll go to combat. We will attack. See if they want to cast anything. Will help us make a decision about this Karoo land. And it doesn't look like they're going to do anything about it. So I think I'm going to... Where we have a Flame Slash, I think I'm just going to get an Augur out here and bounce blue mana. Go looking. And see what we find. See if they want to cast anything. They have 3 mana. They've been doing nothing but cycling here. No main deck graveyard hate. That's relevant. So we probably just want to kill them before they combo off. If they are going to combo. I think we got 2 counterspells in hand. I don't know when it's relevant to start leaving them up. I think I'll take Harvest Fire. It seems like a good contingency, just in case our opponent plans to play something enormous. We will Izzet Boilerworks back our red mana and pass the turn. See what we've got coming for us here. Maybe this is a take on that blue-black cycling deck I did last week. That'd be pretty cool. Opponent's stuck on black mana. They're going to Dark Ritual. Is this it? Is this going to be game? They're going to Dark Ritual. Oh boy. We could be in trouble here, gang. They're going to cycle some stuff, I assume. They're going to Reaping the Graves. Okay, get back some cyclers. Counterspell, pretty bad against Reaping the Graves, honestly. What you want to counter is Songs of the Damned, but I don't think they have it in hand, otherwise we would have seen it there. They could cycle this stuff again, get Songs of the Damned make Songs of the Damned a little bit more effective. But I don't know, they might just pass here. There goes Street Wraith, down to 16, 7 cards in hand. Have you found the Songs of the Damned? 3 more black mana. Continue the cycling. No, just going to cycle a Carabid. We'll let our opponent do their thing. Okay, getting memed. There's another Horror. Well, at least we have Counterspell up for the songs on their next turn. I'm pretty glad that we got to walk away from that one unscathed. So let's attack with our Augurs. We can't leave up. We can't leave up 2 counterspells here, so I actually might. No, then we'll be discarding the hand size. We can leave up our removal spell. We can leave up Ghostly Flicker and counterspell. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, go ahead. Deals X damage to target creature. Okay, so we can't go face with it. All right, they're just going to ping themselves. I'm okay with that. See if we can't find a counterspell or 2. Or see if we can't find a... What am I even trying to say? See if we can't find a lightning bolt or 2 and just finish this one off. Yeah, okay. We'll take the turn back. They'll discard a hand size. I'm sure they're okay with that. We find Brainstorm. I don't want to start discarding the hand size yet, but I don't feel safe going down counterspell here. Maybe we evoke this Muldrifter, try to hit our land drop. Just keep attacking for 2. Because we've got to counter Songs of the Damned. Probably more than once. So we're going to draw a couple cards. Don't hit our land drop. That's kind of a huge bummer. Yeah, we could Brainstorm for land, but now maybe that was the play a moment ago, but I'm just going to leave up our Ghostly Flickers here. For some reason, I only want to cast Brainstorm when it's like busted. And end the turn. I'm assuming this Arc Lightning isn't going to do anything. I'm going to cycle Architects. Yep. Arc Lightning probably isn't going to do anything, and we can always get back a Brainstorm and Preordained together feel pretty good. Let's pitch Flame Slash. I don't really know what's coming for us here. They're at 10, I know that. They're doing all these Sign in Bloods and cycling Street Wraiths and what have you. It'd really suck if this was like Horror of the Broken Lands. We counter it, they Songs of the Damned, and cast another one because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Cabal Ritual. Sure. 5 black mana. What are you going to do with all that mana, opponent? I'll probably just let a Horror of the Broken Lands resolve. We can remove it when it matters less. They're going to Sign in Blood themselves down to 8, 3 cards in hand, or 3 mana floating 7 cards in hand. I think they're going to try to go off here. There goes Carabid. And they can always find 2 Songs of the Damned and then they'll be fine. But I think I would have cast a Horror of the Broken Lands there if I was them. Another Ritual. Yep. Songs of the Damned. Okay, well, we have to counter this, or they're going to get a jillion mana and cast a Reaping the Graves, and our turn, our life is going to be a lot worse. So we counter Songs of the Damned. They might have another one. They do. There's 11 mana. All right, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. This is pretty cool, at least. I've done everything I can. See what they've got. I don't really know how this deck wins. I guess we're about to find out. Probably like a Drain Life or something. So maybe I was supposed to counter the Drain Life then? Yep. Yeah, I was probably supposed to counter the drain life, guys. Let's keep that in mind. I guess we don't know how they win yet, so. The previous game hasn't ended yet. We're still in game 1, and I think I punted to a loss, but we're going to find out. They're down to 6, 10 cards in hand, 8 mana, lots of cycling creatures in hand. They'll cycle Architects. I feel like they need a lot of Songs of the Damned in order to go off. I don't know. Maybe they just have to find another one and they win? I really don't know. This is going to be interesting. Yep, still cycling through their library. Don't really have any way to punish them for their life gain. Oh yeah, no. They're doing it all. They're comboing off in whatever way is possible. Here goes Lurching Rot Beast. Dark Ritual. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time, opponent. Mana not a concern for them. 9 cards in hand. They have to drain life us for lethal. They want to do anything about it? I don't think they're too far beyond that. They're going to go to 4. They're going to go to 2. Well, you better win right now, then. No, there's Songs of the Damned. They have 1 more Songs of the Damned in their deck. But I think it'll be lethal. Anyway, it's up to them. I'm going to feel pretty stupid if they kill me with a drain life, but I thought Songs of the Damned was the card I worried about, or I cared about, that is. Here's a Reaping the Graves. So we'll see what the win condition is. Yeah, we're talking about a graveyard deck with Battlefield Scrounger. Here you go. I'm gonna get back a bunch of cyclers. They only have 19 cards in their library. They have to find that other Songs of the Damned. So if it's in their top 19, we're probably dead. As I believe they'll be able to draw most of those cards now. I cast a Horror of the Broken Lands. Well, that's going to be good news for us. Then you just sit, observe, and hope they concede after one of those 20 pauses. I think they're going to pump up Horror of the Broken Lands and Rite of Consumption us. I think that's the plan. I think they have enough cyclers in hand. It's kind of cool, actually. So the counter magic would have kind of worked, but they would have been able to resolve another Horror of the Broken Lands, so I don't feel like as much of a dummy. I think that's exactly what's coming. I think they're going to pump it up to 20 and write us. Or like try to find, if they resolve another Songs, that's probably what's going to happen. We'll see. Did they find it? Did you find it? Or are they just going to fling it at our face anyway and just be like, well, GG. Let's see. They have 16 cards in their hand. Like, how do they not win here? Songs of the Damned? No, just two Rot Beasts. Okay, sure. I don't really know what happened here today. I know we gotta try to kill this Horror of the Broken Lands. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I can't handle it, guys. I can't handle it. Okay, so we'll take out our Flame Slashes. Glad to be up a game. Just like we drew it up. We got there, Namir. The old cycle, concede. You know what that deck needs? Just a New Perspectives downshift. Get there. I don't need, guys, like what? Take out Arc Lightning? I think that's it. I think that's what we're doing. I don't know. Let's try not to get memed, I guess. Nah, Scrag can kill their Horror. But yeah, sounds like they're going to give us lots of time. I feel like bolting their face is actually surprisingly relevant. No one knows what's going on. Well, what are you guys even doing here then? Big surprise? Gonna be a turn. Oh, duress. All right. Well, there goes one of our critical spells. Yeah, there goes counterspell. All right. There's another counterspell. Sweet. Couldn't cast that for a hot minute, so. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's a hair. Oh, you guys have to understand the sensation. There's a hair in my mouth. It's freaking me out. I hate it. And here I am on camera, live on the internet. I'm just putting my hands in my mouth like a freaking barbarian. Only mom could see me now. God, they found another land. We're dead. I think I'll just continue thinning. I think I'm fine enough just fetching blue mana here. I could seriously use a creature. Well, who knows about the bolt now? Yeah, they can only street wraith so much. They put themselves all the way down to 2 last time. So we'll go get another blue mana. And we'll just keep playing lands. So Ghostly Flicker, that doesn't really do anything right now. Left 6, I'm not super worried about anything that they're going to do this turn. Oh yeah, no, I definitely, guys, listen, guys, honestly, you know, that was fun. I'm okay with it. That's the kind of deck I would play. GG's. This hand's pretty good actually. Ponder or Preordain, sorry, try to hit a couple more lands. Sounds good. This looks good. Resolve a Seagate Oracle. We've got some of our card advantage and some of our best removal in our hand. Yeah. Let's hope and wish and pray. Don't be burned, please. One time, no burn. So let's try to find the balance. Considering last game I didn't really have the opportunity. We don't need Ghostly Flicker yet. We will draw land. Let's see if I can actually think a couple turns ahead here and create the illusion that I know what I'm doing. Ooh, is this going to be one of those Savannah Lions decks? A whole bunch of 2-drops or a whole bunch of 1-drops? I feel like our deck will be pretty good against that. I almost want to just Harvest Pyre here. Secret Oracles seems very good here. Like kill this and then next turn get Seagate Oracle out. They won't have mutagenic growth, right? I think I'm going to do that. I think I will just do that before they have any kind of protection. And then I'll resolve a Seagate Oracle. And yeah. I mean, it's a fine enough time to do so. Don't have mutagenic growth. If you have mutagenic growth, so help me God, I will leave right now. All right, let's see what they've got now. 2 1-drops. 1-drop into Bone Splitter would be worse. It gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's unblockable. I would have liked to remove that somehow, but unfortunately I cannot. Boiler works. Okay. So let's just Seagate. We'll try to make our way to more removal. We have more card draw to cast next turn. This blocks other stuff in their deck fairly effectively. It also digs us into more interactive spells to deal with stuff like a Soltari Trooper. I think I'll take Izzet Boilerworks. After we get this deep analysis resolved, we can spend a little time picking our lands up. This is an interesting card, but it's still a 1/1 most of the day. Imagine I had that next level play a shadow creature tech. Got him. I'm gonna get in for 2. All right. Yep. And see if they got more creatures for us. I don't feel like hitting 3 lands is something this deck is really looking to do. There's 3, be daddy. All right. So this is going to be one of those have to play. Oh yes. Oh, I hope this goes well. Let's Arc Lightning. Like this. Please resolve. Please no Mana Tithe. Oh my god, I didn't play my land first. Please no Mana Tithe, please. They're just going to draw a card. Okay. Down go them boys. And we bounce a land. That felt pretty good. A 2 on it, yeah, I guess so. It doesn't seem busted or anything, but it's a cool card. We can't really do a lot of productive interacting with it, so blocking anyway. We can do a lot of productive interacting with it, as you've seen. All right, there we go. Got in. That's all that matters. Okay, opponent, what do you got for us? More weenies? We're honestly not in super good shape against... Yeah, okay. We do want to remove that. We kind of want to just remove everything in the most productive way possible. We're going to preordain here, and worst case Ontario will deep analysis as well. Sure, we don't get to attack with our Seagate. I get it. I get it. I have F6 opponent. It is time for you to graciously pass over the turn. Allow us to continue playing this wonderful game we call Magic. Okay, everybody, turn down your headphones for a second. I'm going to turn my microphone a bit. Wonderful. We did it. All right, Frodo. This Hookmaster better hurry up on its way to Mordor, because I got places to be. Got matches to play. Pauper to win. Yeah, so like a big takeaway from this is probably like, you know, the first two games were almost polar opposite. Like I played too slow when it mattered to play fast and make a few less decisions. Well, actually, the decisions probably mattered a lot, and I played too fast in the match where I should have taken a little extra time. That's true. Well, that's why they tap the creature first, so that they can walk in. They haven't done so simply at that point. They've calculated. It's an intentional, a very deliberate walk into Mordor. They're getting hooked hard here, man. Our opponents love playing the hooky. Oh, they sent us a message. Okay. Oh, no worries. That's cool, Frodo. Guys, we drew the best card in our whole deck. Ash Barrens. Okay, so let's preordain. I'm not cycling this away to thin first. There's a Muldrifter. So let's just put this on top and draw it. When you're in all land, deep analysis land, I feel like having a Muldrifter on the go is a good idea. All right, there we go. That's our turn. We now have removal for the Hookmaster. Our Seagate Oracle, the great blocker, is going to be able to untap, and we'll even get to cast this Muldrifter next turn. One looking like just plains, no follow-up. That would be nice. That would be a treat. They're just gonna pass. I wonder if they have some kind of protection for it. God, man, we are so good at drawing lands. So let's play around Mana Tithe. Cast our Muldrifter. I can't imagine they don't have anything here. Like, I feel like they must have some way to protect this card, or they wouldn't have done that. Ooh, Brainstorm next turn. It's not really going to matter if they can protect it here. They just let it go. What could they have in their hand? 4 white mana. Celestial Flare? Doesn't look like it. Maybe they're getting flooded. I don't feel like this deck performs well on the flood. Another Hookmaster. I'm okay with you taking your turn off doing that. Gonna tap the Seagate Oracle. I guess I can't block Muldrifter anyway. Are we the beatdown? Is there anything that has flash in mono white? The Lion. That Lion guy? I'd say John Cleese can go wherever he pleases. That probably isn't incorrect. All right, so let's Rainstorm, and then sorry for that click noise. I do that sometimes, where I do like the click with my lips or whatever, and it's definitely very annoying. Okay, so let's put back Boiler Works and Boiler Works for now. We will play Snow-Covered Island, cycle away Ash Baron, shuffle our deck, get rid of those lands, go get another red mana. We will Archaeomancer, get back maybe even Arc Lightning. I feel like Arc Lightning is just too good here. But a nice eloquent lightning bolt to your opponent's creature is also very nice. We'll be able to start flickering next turn for the card draws, and I think that'll pretty much do it. So we'll go ahead and remove Hookmaster. No Mana Tithe. They can't Mana Tithe. We'll go to combat and get in with Drifter. Oh my goodness. That was way off. Guys, who's John Cleese? What? I feel like I might know who John Cleese is, but I'm just playing it up. Oh, opponent's gonna refill. Well, that's all right. We'll just keep digging, keep drifting. So we're gonna get 6 mana Mull Drifter. We're gonna draw 4 next turn. Is basically what we're gonna do. They have revealed the Hawks. They have assembled those Hawks. I might be getting a little cocky now. Like I probably shouldn't, but I am. All right, so there's a snow-covered island. How do we play this turn out? I kind of just want to go to combat. See if they block anything with these Squad Hawks and then bounce. But really, I could just like Mull Drifter. If I Mull Drifter into a... I could play a land. I might Mull Drifter into Brainstorm though, and then I'll want to play this Evolving Wilds afterwards. But depending on what I draw, I might want to flicker it. And we still have an Augur to make this better. So make sure we stack the sacrifice trigger second. First time in my life that's become relevant. Oh, I just hardcast it. Excuse me. Well, I definitely shouldn't have made that that play then. Okay, well, let's Brainstorm, and we'll do the Augur Brainstorm trick. Brainstorm. We will bottom 2 lands. We drew a crap load of removal, and we will Augur away those lands. This seems kind of fine anyway. I don't know. Okay. Nope, and I'm just straight up going to attack into these Squadron Hawks. I don't really see why I wouldn't. So let's see if they want to block. If they want to double block our Mull Drifter, that puts us a lot closer to being able to deal with them later. All right, your turn. There's a Vanguard. Yep. I really want to find another Archaeomancer, start getting back Arc Lightning. Like, I just feel like Arc Lightning is insane. And we've seen another Squad Hawk. So yeah, so we'll just start removing stuff here now. Let's go to combat with everything but Archaeomancer. See how they want to block, if they want to block. List so many good reasons and then just hardcast Mull Drifter. This is why I'm learning. I'm a learning boy now. Looks like they will. Oh, this is going to be good. They're just going to chump. They're not going to do anything. Okay. So that's okay. All good, opponent. So we will... Yeah, we could use some more red mana. I think I'm just going to Wrath their board a little bit. Like, they still have 5 cards in hand. That's pretty good. But I'm going to go ahead and do this now. So let's Flame Slash the Elite Vanguard. And Preordain, just in case we find another Archaeomancer to get back Lightning. I feel like I'm going to top, and then I will Flame Slash a Squadron Hawk, play another Mull Drifter, and let's just close this thing up. Man, Razorfin is really good in this matchup. Electrickery is really good in this matchup. Should have a lot of good stuff here. I'm going to play a Snow Cover just in case there's some reason we want to leave up Lightning Bolt or Scred. I guess we could just bolt him in the face to win next turn. So let's see what this is. The last Squad Hawk. It will Curse of Chains our Mull Drifter. Yeah, I don't really care about that. And there's the last Squad Hawk. Okay, well, we just win. The Hunter coming in. There's a Hunter coming in? Oh no, where's the Hunter? Oh yeah, we could just bolt, flicker, bolt. You're right. I kind of want to win the old-fashioned way. So we'll Scred Squad Hawk. Turn will come back. Yeah, Razorfin. Yeah, Razorfin is going to be a house in this next one. So we will go to combat. And yeah, Bolt, Flicker, Bolt feels kind of appropriate. It feels kind of like modern at that point. We'll see how our opponent wants to block. We double block our Chaomancer. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Bolt you. GG's. And we even get some clock back for our troubles. Okay, so Razorfin Hunter. I feel like even Serrated Arrows is fine here. Electrickeries. If we just go hard on removal, like there's at almost no point did I really care about our Chaomancer there. I think these are actually going to almost get as much value as a Deep Analysis will. We don't need Harvest Pyre. We probably don't need Scred. And I kind of like it like that. I wouldn't mind bringing arrows in. They do have two power or 2 toughness creatures, so for when that's relevant, maybe we should consider a way to get Flame Slash and Scred back in there some way. We probably don't really care that much about... Dispel doesn't do anything, actually, so let's get rid of Dispel. Bring in Flame Slash. And do you guys see any 2-for-1s I'm missing? Serrated Arrows, I guess. So we'll bring in Serrated Arrows and go down 1 Counterspell. Maybe even 1 Augur, but Augur blocks so well, I just can't imagine not wanting to have it. Okay. How's the stream been for you guys tonight? You guys having a good time? Enjoying it? We are going to keep and aggressively get rid of this Muldrifter. I might even brainstorm. Ah, sounds crazy, eh? I might brainstorm, but I probably won't. Of course, always a good time. Good, guys, I'm glad. What do you guys think of this deck? What do you guys think of, What? My whole life. What do you guys think of Janice Stone's brainchild here? It's pretty great, really. I've had a lot of fun with it. It probably takes a lot of getting used to, which makes sense as to why only someone really great like KFT or why Janice Stone would be able to take it to such a good finish. Them getting stuck on a mana that we did not see any of last game is probably not good news. So let's brainstorm. We will bottom Mountain. I feel like bottoming Boilworks is a little greedy. So maybe we'll get rid of Flicker and 1 Mountain. And we will play out our Snow Covered. Oh, that's true. 420 is always about it. Deck, not so much, but then I shouldn't be angry on decks as I play one deck over and over now. Honestly, man, like that's not even a bad strategy, dude. You like, I would love to do that. Like, personally, I would really... Yeah, Dragon was on the Cloud of Fairies plan. I would love to just get excellent at a deck. I think that is super respectable. I'd be so deep on tilt if I was them right now. Oh, that's not great. Let's preordain. And we'll bottom. Don't care about either of those. Find another land. Okay. We'll leave up Counterspell. If they do manage to try to resolve a creature next turn, we can just counter it. He played Elves. That's cool. Wow, man. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good at all. What is this? Enters the battlefield. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. They are pretty far away from that. I think I'm just going to run out Serrated Arrows and yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Get out Serrated Arrows. It's added kind of protection. All of their 1-drops die to it. And just getting it out, being able to take a turn off to get it out on the field is good. Tribe for Reals and then some meme decks. What kind of meme decks do you like, Helutech? Are you a 1-land spy player? Ooh, the Elves Mirror. I bet the Maverick Girl was not super happy to have her to have our Elves Crown challenged. Battle Screech, that's a reasonable way to get in this game. Okay, so I feel pretty safe just Radiant Fountaining, playing a Muldrifter, starting to close out this game. I feel really bad for our opponent. That kind of sucks. I appreciate them playing it out, though, for the sake of the content. All right, let's see what they've got. Nothing? Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Rip, Frodo. I'm sorry. One-line Spy is too expensive, but I played some mono red heroic decks. We just drew a windmill for them, too. Okay, well, play out Evolving Wilds. Go to combat with Muldrifter. Get in. I don't feel like there's very much coming back from this. And we will get back Brainstorm. And just not cast it, I guess. Our hand is just stacked, man. I guess we don't really need a couple of these cards. I'm not doing anything else this turn, so let's Brainstorm. We'll put back Seagate. I guess it doesn't really matter. And I want to hit my land drop next turn, so let's put back and Evolving Wilds. So that'll help us hit our land drops for the next couple turns without risking anything too effective. Go get some more red mana. Last turn. Hearing something bonus round because of the last 2 rounds. Should we do a bonus round? Is that what we're all about? I'm just gonna tap out. This is not good. There goes Thraben Inspector. Find another land. Okay, well, let's play that out and go to combat. Swing. Wow, that I have never seen. I don't know, maybe they just built their deck incorrectly or something. I'm going to cast a Muldrifter here. I'm okay discarding the hand size because I just want to speed up this clock. So let's cast a Muldrifter. Draw a couple more cards. He was OG. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was the original Jeskai Familiars. Like the original like Cloud of Fairies build. I'm just gonna tell my opponent, like, man, that really blows. Maybe I'll tell them at the end. I feel like it's a little... They could come back. I don't want to like damn them here. We'll pass the turn. I can confidently discard this Izzet Boilerworks now. Still hitting our land drops. That shouldn't be a problem for us from here on in. So pitch Boilerworks. Your turn. Is it a Plains? Oh, no. This is brutal. They could have misclicked. You're right. Oh, man. I'm sorry, opponent. Like, dude, that is savage. Savagery. But during a match, he said something along the lines of 420, be right back. Played versus him a week ago and he's back on Esper. Couldn't really explain why. Yeah, I like Jeskai Familiars looked really cool. I love the Jeskai Shard. Like that's probably my favorite shard to play with. Okay, so let's drift again. Like this. Sorry for playing slow, opponent. I know. I know. They're like, just end this, please. And we can't commit anything else to the board without discarding the hand size, so I'm just going to pass. Yep. And at this point, I'll just pitch a Preordain. We've got all gas, man. Hitting our land drops. Opponent's not doing anything. Like, I just don't. Yeah. Sorry, man. That sucks. I'm just going to give him... Well, I can't give him a little consolation, but if you're out there, Frodo Baggins 32... That really blows, dude. Good luck in the rest of your games. Good old no-lander. Sweet. Yeah, I think it's because when I started, I was really into... This card's really powerful. But we don't know what matchup we're in, so I think I'll bottom it. Hopefully this Preordain finds us stuff that we're more interested in casting right away. Let's see what they're on. 3-2 Dream is alive. But yeah, I've had preferences, and well, there's Affinity. We have a Gorilla Shaman in our sideboard. That's good. There's Scred. That's pretty alright against Affinity. So it's Preordain. Let's see what we find. I don't know how many lands I want here. I think I want snow-covered lands more than Boilerworks, even though it only gets us to enough mana to get Archaeomancer, but I am going to leave it on top. I think it'd be a little greedy to bottom too. Inexplicably drawn to Esper control. Could be Green Tron. No. This is Affinity. It's time. It's time to face Affinity for the night. Just gonna run out the raw Carapace Forger. Man, I really... Oh yeah, so we can kill this. Alright. Pretty solidly a green-black guy. I like Golgari a lot too, especially in Pauper. Like, there's this thing about the way green-black decks play in the format. I don't really know enough about it to inform it any more deeply, but there's just something about the way Golgari plays in Pauper. Like, it's this close all the time. And I just wish, like, it feels really good up until you lose to something more powerful, you know? Turn 1 Forest into Birds, turn 2 Land Noble Panther, turn 3 Land Armageddon. That's old school, man. White black and red black. You're definitely into the red blacks. We have seen the Archer. What was it? What did you call it? Machine gun? Something about machine gun Archer. That deck was cool, man. Here's a Tog. There's Brainstorm and no way to shuffle. So let's see, 8 Oracle. I guess we're just going to try to buy back this Scred and do as much damage with it as we can. Unfortunately, red-black archery. Okay, well, Counterspell is okay against this deck. So we'll take that and pass. If Infinity just has the fast draw, then they have the fast draw. You can't really get around that. I will block the ATOG. I'll make them sacrifice an artifact to do anything with this ATOG. Absolutely. If we can maybe keep this keep this Archaeomancer around, I might be in okay shape. They're gonna attack. I wonder if they might just be sneaking 2 damage in here, which is a pretty reasonable play from Affinity. Yeah, they're not gonna sack any artifacts. Kind of figures. Okay, so big old Carapace Forger. Yep. Looking grim, gang. Mirror Enforcer. Okay. 1 card in hand. Hopefully it's not Fling or something. Okay, so I believe the play here is just Archaeomancer back Scred, and oh my god, do I block with it? Because I can keep flickering it to get Scred back, which is like, I can flicker it once to get Scred back, which is almost worth it. I don't feel like it's appropriate to just chump with it here. Like, what do we take? 10? Go to 8 though? Get in range of 2 Galvanic Blasts. With the cards in their hand, they could conceivably just cast 2 Galvanic Blasts next turn. Affinity with no mana problems? Decent deck. What do you mean? This is what all my Affinity opponents look like. You mean you play Affinity decks that have mana troubles? They're gonna get in. I think this is the best play. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17. So they can Armageddon themselves and then Galvanic Blast us for the win. So we can't not block this ATOG. Oh, God. Okay, let's block this ATOG. They might just have Fling. They could just win here. I think Temur Battle Rage on one of these wins, or brings them very close to doing so. So Temur Battle Rage does it as well, I think. They can just sack their board in Temur Battle Rage. We're at 8 now. Okay. So I can Scred this. Ghostly Flicker. Get back Ghostly Flicker. Flame Slash this. Have another removal spell for next turn. Kind of think that's our way out of this. Playing Forger turn 2. Yeah, we had a removal spell for it. This deck looks insane when it's doing this, by the way. It's just absolutely bonkers. They might be holding Galvanic Blast to fizzle our attempts here, which I mean is just really bad. There's kind of nothing we can do about that. So let's go like this. Do a bit of praying. If they have Metallic Rebuke, it's still kind of bad. Slap. Why? Oh, Dispel? Playing around Dispel? Okay. Well, let's see if they have anything. Like, we don't really have that many options here. I guess we can, like, get back Scred at instant speed, like, give them the turn. And then kill the Carapace Forger, but I don't really want to give them an opportunity to find a Galvanic Blast. We're too close to being dead to it anyway. Okay, let's just do it. Flicker, Archaeomancer, and Mountain. Is Galvanic Blast the last card in your hand? Don't. It's Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, okay. Gotta sleep, Tass o'clock. Double block and flicker both. That could have been it. That could have been it. We're tapped out now. Maybe that was kind of greedy. I guess I was playing into having as many removal spells as possible. Okay, well, they played their land. We still have to block Atog or we're dead, unfortunately. And all we have here is Flame Slash. No Ghostly Flickers to help get us out of that one. So we'll block with Archaea, or block like this. No, you're totally right. I was planning on getting it back. But they foiled those plans admirably. Okay, they've decided it's time to get rid of our blocker. Yeah. Yeah, very far behind. Boiler works. So if we can kill this, they're going to take care of our Archaeomancer next turn. What are we looking to brainstorm into if we do? Night Task, love you too, man. Thanks for stopping in. I don't really know what Brainstorm finds us. We just Flame Slash this and chump. Then we don't really find a removal spell that does anything. We have to kill something this turn, regardless. So let's Brainstorm, because that's our next best option. See what we find. Another blocker would be okay. Okay, Augur is good. Augur is very good. We can hit the rest of our land drops with this Izzet Boiler Works. We're going to want more blockers. And there's definitely even a world where we want the Flame Slash. Scred and Mountain, Hope. I don't do well with Hope, generally. I think we're going to put Island back. Or maybe we want to keep blockers, because as long as they don't find a combo piece or fling, we should be okay. So let's put back Deep Analysis, Snow-Covered Island, and that'll be the end of it. We'll draw our land next turn. Yeah. But now I'm second guessing whether we Augur. We have to Flame Slash this. Okay. Pick up our Snow-Covered Mountain. And now it's whether we want to chump this Atog with our Archaeomancer or not. Oh, you're right. Frig, you're right. No real productive way to kill Atog on the horizon, though. Besides finding Scred somewhere. And even then, not looking super optimistic. Thanks for the heads up play there, Heliotech. that was going to be close. The epic possible 3-2 on the horizon. They're going to swing in. Yep. So we will block and block. Do you have it? The having it is nigh. Jeez. This is tense. This is very tense. Okay, they're just gonna pass. We find a counter spell. So, Deep Analysis lets us see 2 more cards, which might mean a removal spell for Frogmite instead of just blocking it next turn. Given you can actually play Snow-Covered Island and Seagate. Or we can Deep Analysis, leave up Counterspell. No, we're still dead. So let's Seagate. See what we find. Yep. Some good? Gas? This is definitely gas. I've never seen a better Oracle stack in my life. Okay. Your turn. No, it's true. See what we draw first. I'm gonna hold up Counterspell. I feel like having 2 Counterspells in hand and having the opportunity to use one of them is probably pretty important, rather than evoking a Muldrifter here and just going shields down. They could just have a Galvanic Blast. Chromatic Star. Yeah, okay. I don't like that, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Okay, what is our opponent gonna do? Gonna attack with just Atog. Guess they don't see any reason to leave back Frogmite. I guess we might as well double block, that way they have to sack an artifact. They get the choice of which one of our creatures they kill. Let's double block. I think it's fine to counter star. I guess we have another one in hand. I'm worried about Galvanic Blast. They just win with Galvanic Blast. Like, there's a lot of spells in their hand that just kill us, right? They have to sack a bunch of artifacts, don't they? I'm not dead. This isn't Vigilance. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Yeah, I find that kind of weird too. This way they're priced into sacrificing an artifact. They don't get to just keep trading artifacts with their creatures. They're going to keep going. Okay. Sure. Will you sack another to trade with both of our creatures? No. I don't really know what happened there. Play a land, and what's this? Prophetic Prism. Okay, I'll counter that. We can leave up Counter Magic again next turn. We're actually like pretty close to dead. I have to play Muldrifter here regardless. Oh, there's Augur. Okay. It's Augur, boss. This is too close for comfort. Much, much too close for comfort. Yeah, I'm not 100%. Oh, nice. Good. Good whiffs. Good. Yes. So I think now I'm on the Evoke Muldrifter and hopefully find an untapped land, or hope they don't have it. Yeah. I didn't want to leave out because if I get a counterspell, I kind of want to remove Frogmite. Harvest Pyre. Okay, we have a way. We have a way, guys. Do we know the way, though? I guess we also didn't hit blue land, so we're not super punished there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's this gonna be? Chromatic Star? Nope, tapping some mana. Gonna fling Atog on my face for lethal? Dude, just have Galvanic Blast? You can end my misery right now. Right this very moment. It's just that easy. Now it's another huge creature that I can't deal with. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So they can get this up to 14. Okay. So, block like this. Hope they sack an artifact to protect them from Augur. Oh my gosh, that would be so good. We have a lot of removal spells in our deck, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so Atog dies to Harvest Pyre regardless. Ugh. This is so close. This is hard, guys. Okay, I have to play a little bit faster. If we're just going to Muldrifter anyway, do we like deep analysis and hope we hit another removal spell? Is that what we're doing? Okay, I believe in you guys. So are we going to Pyre the Atog? Yes, because it's our only out here. So we'll do that. Or we can Hardcast Drifter first. So let's Hardcast Drifter first. And see what we find with that. Should we leave up Counterspell? How do we tap for this? Well, no, we can't leave. We don't really have that option. Okay, so like this. Right? We're still not in great shape here, guys. Still dead to Galvanic Blast. They have those. They have Galvanic Blasts in their deck. Okay, let's Harvest Pyre Atog. That takes a little bit of the threat of immediate death out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. So they could leave themselves with nothing but an Atog and a Frogmite? Is that scary? I feel like maybe we should leave some cards in here for a potential Archaeomancer top deck. I don't feel like they're going to sacrifice anything. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go X10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Leave Scred and Flicker. I guess you're right. Just Atog and Mirror Enforcer is kind of good enough. All right. Harvest Pyre UX12. Staying in this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So they can just get it up to 12. I don't even think they'll think about it. Well, they don't even think about it. Okay, your turn. We're in the clutches. We're in the clutches here, and we only have 14 minutes left, so I kind of have to hustle this up. They Thoughtcast. That's the best draw in their deck. Besides Galvanic Blast, which just kills us, or Fling, which still just kills us, or Temur Battle Rage, which kills us. Ugh. So if we trade with Frogmite, chump Mirror Enforcer, then we have to hit a creature next turn. Yeah, I think we'll have to. I'm thinking about trading with trading with Frogmite here, because either way, we still have to get a blocker somehow. Maybe more than one. So I think I'm going to trade with Frogmite here. Hello, Sapro Savant. How you doing? How you doing tonight? I guess this makes Ghostly Flicker a little bit better, but I have to block with it anyway. So I think this is how we'll block. Yes, I'm feeling a little tense. They're slow rolling the Galv Blast, trying to get a little more info about our playstyle. Sorry for you to come in at such a tense moment, Sapro Savant. All right, yep, let's fetch. And then go deep. Go so friggin' deep, guys. Removal spell, or like just something. Anything. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Everyone hold on. It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. We can do this. Counterspell online. Continue the thinning? No, we might draw Brainstorm. Play land pass. Can't have 6 because I could have Galvanic Blast. Having stops on our own attack step and block step, maybe a little inefficient here. I'm just gonna keep drawing lands though. That's sweet. They're on 19. Got all kinds of stuff on their deck that ruins our day. Brainstorm. Put back land. Evolving Wilds. Crack Evolving Wilds. Get red mana. Augur of Bolas. We got a clock, gang. We got a clock. They might have Rebuke. They probably have Rebuke in hand. And what does Augur find us? A whole bunch of stuff. Do we take another Bolt? Do we take a Preordain to find better? I think we take another Bolt. At the very least, it can pressure Atog. It could mean us winning the game a couple of turns earlier before they can rebuild. But I don't feel like they're too far from rebuilding here. The jillion mana that I have. Yes, you are correct. There is a jillion mana on board. Maybe they're like on all Gearseeker Serpents. Yep. They're going to pass. 4 cards in hand. You can only do that 19 more times, given we're kind of we're kind of in rough shape in terms of that. Let's just nonchalantly Boiler Works here. Pick up an island. We're going on the Archaeomancer loop plan here in a second team, but we can't really tap out a counterspell. We can't tap out of 5 mana or we're dead to Galvanic Blast, Metallic Rebuke. All right, let's see what you've got. I don't like that I can't counter their cantrips either. There's a Springleaf Drum. I don't care about that. I guess I get some more red mana for double Galvanic Blast in the same turn. Can't have 6 either. That makes it a lot harder. Sweet, deck. You're being so nice to me. We had just a moment to squeak it out. And here we are with 9 burn damage in hand. Can't even kill most of Affinity's stuff. Fabulous. Having a faster clock matters a lot, though. We are getting to that point. Thought casts, sure. Look at this. Tense, very tense. It's a tense game. This is tense. It's great to have you around for this whole thing, Heliotech. Seriously, man. How's life? Holding up counterspell. What do you guys think? How do you guys think we can lose here? What are the ways that Affinity has to beat us, besides us drawing lands for the rest of the game? To play a deck with a bunch of 1/3s and 1/2s? It's tough. I maybe should have held the Boiler Works just in case we drew a Radiant Fountain. That could have been a bad play there. In my eyes, it's just committing a tapped land while I have the opportunity. They have 6 cards in hand. I don't know how they could be better than our 6 cards. There's a Frogmite. Okay. Yes. You have done so. And there's a Frogmite. Okay. Yeah. All of this happens. 4 cards in hand. Can't deep analysis ourselves. There's a Mirror Enforcer. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, it is, though. 11 minutes on the clock. Affinity with literally just lethal spells in their deck. I am going to... Bolts. Enforcer. I didn't counter the Mirror Enforcer because they could have Galvanic Blast. If we tap out a counter magic, we're just dead. That's just where we are in our lives right now. Here comes the Galvanic Blast. Okay, so Let's try this first, just in case it baits out a Metallic Rebuke. Or like another counter spell that I haven't accounted for. Okay, they let it resolve. They blast our face. Counter your blast. Do you have additional blasts? Because we've got no more counters. We're also on 11 minutes. We're kind of getting to that point now. The inevitability is irrefutable. 2 mana. Okay, so I imagine Dispels, Hydroblasts, Flame Slash, and Gorilla Shaman all come in. No, we're close. Yeah, you gotta get those 1 power beaters in while you control the board. There's probably some number of Pyroblasts we want. Probably not 3. Dispel isn't that great. Okay, let's take Dispels out. You go down a couple of counters that are a little less efficient. We want our Augurs. Ghostly Flicker's probably worse against Rebuke, and maybe they play Rebuke. Yeah, that's true. And they probably have Hydroblasts as well. So what are we thinking here? Take out an Archaeomancer? I feel like grinding them out is going to be really important. Probably take out Arc Lightning. I can't see this doing a lot of work. Could go down some number of bolts, maybe go down like 1. Are all of these dirtily Deep Analysis probably isn't that great. It will draw us into our Gorilla Shaman, which is like the only way we're going to win 2 games in 8 minutes. I might go down an Archaeomancer too. It might just be a little bit too slow. We only want to find one of them, and when we want to find it, it's in the late game. We'd like much rather find any of these cards on Archaeomancer. Would you bring in another Pyroblast over another Bolt? Is there anything else? Maybe just another counterspell? Take out Bolt, bring in counterspell? Yeah, that's true. I think I kind of like it like this. It's enough to feel comfortable. I don't know if my cuts are correct. Taking out Archaeomancer, Deep Analysis, Dispel, and Arc Lightning. They still look like the worst spells in this matchup to me. Hooey. Okay, well, we just have to have our opponent not have perfect mana. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I really want to kill a Gearseeker Serpent, though. Sideboard cards, land drops. Can evoke Mulldrifters if things get desperate. It's a pretty good backup plan. Yeah, it is, eh? Yeah, their sideboard could look different. They could be all loaded up with like elemental blasts, and that would just be like kind of a disaster for us if they were just on all elemental blasts against us. All right, yep. No Gorilla Shaman yet, so we're getting a little late for finding a Gorilla Shaman to shaman our way to that 3/2 dream. So we're 5-5 right now. Come on, let's get over 50. Let's get over 50, guys. Okay, this is slow enough to not be that scary. Augur. I'm not about ready to... maybe no, because I'm missing land drops, so I should evoke Mulldrifter here. But I'll be discarding a land size too, and I might hit a cantrip. So I'm going to Augur here. If their play next turn is Atog, at least we can still counter it. We got to play fast here too, gang. Let's get Brainstorm. We can Brainstorm Augur next turn if we don't find anything else to do. And that'll allow us to hit our land drops a little bit better, which is something that we really have to do right now. And being proactive about that next turn is a good idea. It also takes us to Gorilla Shaman. It's really okay to discard a hand size when you're that stacked on spells. Yeah, I have way too much of a stigma about it, huh? I worry a lot about discarding a hand size. Atog Blast here would kind of suck, but at least they're not committing a bunch of 4/4s. Yeah, you don't want to do so, but it's okay. I think it was because there was one time I got like advice from Mikey Ruru about playing against blue-black teachings, and it was like you shouldn't. You should just try to get them to the point where they're discarding the hand size all the time. So let's try to resolve this. They'll let that resolve. Okay, we only need one Archaeomancer with the way things are looking right now. We're pretty far away from Mull Drifters. And let's play out a land and attempt to augur. Maybe we just Seagate Oracle, keep those lands coming. I guess they can rebuke here for full retail. They won't. Keep those lands coming. Another land. Right, I just put these here. Okay, get our Mull Drifter back. We were supposed to augur a Bolas to undo our brainstorming, but that's okay. We'll evoke Mull Drifter next turn, and it'll get us out of the brainstorm lock a little bit. Maybe they'll play a 4/4 we can kill. That was supposed to be augur. That's okay. 9 minutes on the clock. Just gotta play as tight as possible from here on in. All right, let's see what they're all about on that side. Land. Okay. Now what? The suspense is killing me. We have F6 opponent. The world is your oyster. See what they're going for here. There's a Mirror Enforcer. Okay. We'll get to Flame Slash that in such a way that they can't counter it. Which they are kind of representing really hard here. I wonder if they want to try to rebuke anything else. Let's try to play an augur. No, because then we won't be able to play around a rebuke at all. Okay, we don't have a ton of time. So let's Flame Slash this. Incoming Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, it leaks you for 3 though, I believe. We can pay for it, which might cause them to not counter this, which is ideal. So let's try to resolve another augur. Dig for more removal. I believe they're bluffing. I think, given how their hand has played out so far, I think they would have done something about that. We have to hit more lands. I don't think I have an option but to preordain here and just hope we can Hydroblast and Atog next turn. I'll leave anything like land removal spell on top. So let's cast a preordain. Something to remove a 4/4 on top. Pyroblast on the bottom. But we do have to hit our lands, guys. Let's not get distracted from the goal of hitting our lands. We can evoke Mull Drifter and still remove a big affinity creature next turn, so we got that going for us. If this is like Gearseeker Serpent, I'm just gonna, I don't know. I can't say what I'm gonna do because I probably won't do it because it's gonna be hyperbole, but like whatever. maybe I shouldn't talk big. I probably shouldn't. Okay. No Gearseeker. One time. Atog. Okay, well, we've got the... Never mind. We have answers for this board. Nothing I'm super excited about running out blind, though. 2/4, yeah. I'm not casting Mull Drifter here. Let's preordain and see if we can find a way to force through this Hydroblast, but we probably won't. It's almost like we tap out of red mana to evoke Mull Drifter and find a way to force through Hydroblast that way. We're just Mull Drifter flooded here, so that might just be the best way to do this. But then we remove the opportunity to remove anything. Well, no, we can't remove anything else this turn anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's evoke Mull Drifter. Ticked. Oh yeah, right. That's what I need here. That's what I need. Okay, no way to force it through. That's all right. We hit a land, so let's try to Hydroblast the Atog. No Pyroblast. Okay, we're all right. We're all right. We're not in great shape, but we're okay. We will bottom this, top Ghostly Flicker, and try to start winning this game. Okay. I don't really know what their plan is here. Make Gearseeker Serpent unblockable and just kill us. Can deal with anything. They play Serpent. It's fine. Play fast. Don't be afraid to tap out. Play a land. No, I already made my land drop. Yeah, no, I made it. It wouldn't let me play it. I was like looking at it as if it would. Well, there's something to remove the Flame Slash, but I'm not that excited about doing that. Galvanic Blast, Atog, great. More Atogs. Okay. No, it's all good. I appreciate the advice regardless. Yeah, I think we are in a position where we have to chump block. We only have 7 minutes. It's just, whew, this deck, man. Oh yeah, sorry. Are we really at 10 seconds at this point? Okay, so is it Flame Slash, Archaeomancer, Flame Slash? Kill the Serpent. I think it is. Okay, so Flame Slash, Serpent. No. Can we Archaeomancer and leave up Counterspell and play a Hydroblast? We can't. So let's try for this play this turn. Let's Flame Slash, Gearseeker Serpent. It's just Twitch delay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be me too. Sometimes I have like 7 seconds. Get Archaeomancer, get back Flame Slash. Hopefully this does a trick. F6. Pray. Do the chump Atog game for a little while. Yeah, that's kind of a blowout. Hydroblast, Dispel. Both quite good here. They can't rebuke, so we're not really worried about that. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Good. Good. Now we just gotta find a way to deal with Atog around that Metallic Rebuke that they just showed us that they have. I want to be able to leave up the Counterspell when I do that. Oh, God. Why are there so many Atogs? Why? Just keep on playing fast. Yes, man. Yes. That is what we must do. They're going to swing with Atog. Yep, we will block. I'm going to sack an artifact. They will potentially sack an artifact. Options kind of slim for them. They can just raw Metallic Rebuke here. It's one of the only spells in their hand. We can only flicker and pay for it. We have to draw untap land to Hydroblast around it. No, we can just flicker one of our lands. Okay, so we should be okay here to play around Metallic Rebuke. Okay, so let's... Ooh, Harvest Fire. That could be better. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we don't have enough to do that yet. Okay, so let's Ghostly Flicker, Archaeomancer, and a land. Come on. And are they going to Rebuke here? I'll pay for Rebuke, get back Hydroblast. They're going to let it resolve. Okay. Archaeomancer, get back Hydroblast. Hydroblast, one of your Atogs. You can pay for Rebuke. Just fine. We can also counterspell it if we're worried about like mana efficiency. Okay, they're gonna dispel. So we'll counter dispel. And now do they rebuke? They don't. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Go ahead. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. Oh, yeah, they had dispel. You did call it. Called shot, Tamir. Good on you, man. One card in our opponent's hand. Team Battle Rage and Fling. Yeah, man. Read it. We did it. Read it. I'm just going to time out again. That's just precisely how this is going to go down. They're just going to pass. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We have 11 cards in our graveyard. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So we have to be able to 18 their boy. So let's just augur. See if we can't find us a flicker or a hydroblast. We find a bolt and a preordain. Let's grab preordain. It's going to get us a little bit closer. We will preordain. I didn't want to slam a Drifter because I was worried. I don't know what I was worried about. Okay, let's bottom. This is not what we're looking for. We find a land anyway, so I think now is the time to evoke a Mull Drifter, get a couple more looks. If we can deal with this ATOG, we're in really good shape. But I am also on 5 minutes. Gorilla Shaman. Okay, so we have a chance, guys. We have a chance. We have a chance. Next turn, we're going to blow up as many of their lands as we can. And then try to kill ATOG with a Harvest Pyre. We're on 5 minutes. Like, I'm pretty far removed from any way that we're going to win this, unless this Gorilla Shaman goes deep into going all the way. They might have the win in hand now. Is that what they're thinking about? You have Teamer Battle Rage or Fling. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Fling doesn't do it. If we double block... Okay, Mirror Enforcer is one of the plays. Not super worried about that. I mean, it's not great for us. Okay, they're just going to pass. Okay, so let's Gorilla Shaman. Please don't have, like, a counter spell. Right, play fast, play fast. And then blow up a bunch of their lands, and then they'll have 2, 4, 6, 8. So they can only go up to 10. So we'll leave up enough mana for Harvest Pyre. Start blowing up lands. Making sure to tap correctly. We really don't want this Gorilla Shaman to die. Sure. Yep. They will sack to ATOG. We will Gorilla Shaman a land. They will sack to ATOG. And they've got a bunch of mana floating, so I'm just going to let them run out of mana as fast or as well as I can. We will Gorilla Shaman a land. And I'm just going to leave up Harvest Pyre here. When will it be enough? Yep, floating more mana. Oh, they might have Fling. That would be so brutal. I almost think we're going to Harvest Pyre with all of these triggers on the stack. I know that's dangerous. If they have exactly Metallic Rebuke in hand, then it's a huge bummer. 2, 4, 6, 8. So they can pump this up to 10. So we just gotta hope they don't have, like, exactly Counterspell in hand. But if they have exactly Counterspell in hand, they don't have Fling, and ATOG isn't that scary anymore. So let's Harvest Pyre. Pay 1 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Exile 10 cards. 2, 4, 6, 8. We can only get out up to 10. Fling doesn't matter right now, yeah. They have Metallic Rebuke, like, savage, but... And we'll just F6. This is our world now. We've chosen this. We live in it. Okay, they have Fling. That doesn't matter. Yep. They won us. And we'll just F6. I don't even know if I played a land this turn. Whatever. F6. Get these triggers out of here. Sending a message. Yeah, they scoop it up. Okay. Cool. Now's our opportunity to get ahead on clock, guys. We can do it. Cheeky old Fling for 1. So what am I missing here? They have Dispel. They have Gear Seeker Serpent. I'm almost ready to bring in another Pyroblast. I don't know what I bring it in over. I might bring in another Archaeomancer over a Flicker. But I don't think there's much more. Speed round for Redeemers. It's time. We are currently living the 50-50 dream here. Could I make room for another Pyroblast? They're obviously fighting back. I think I'm gonna have to somehow, but I don't know what I take out. Bolt didn't seem very good in that round. It ended up being a 2-for-1 a lot of the time. But I don't even know. I don't think we have room for another Hydroblast. If anything, I'd bring Dispels in, because all of the instants and sorceries they're casting, well, no. Then we'd have to take hard counters out. This isn't easy at all. Pyroblast was good against enough that I'm ready to keep it in. Okay. Oops. True oops. Well, we got one anyway, so we're good. All right, we'll Sneep. Preordain into Augur. Don't want to be trying to fix our mana when we're playing fast, but we'll see. We just got to play a little bit faster. Oh, won't I? They might kill me in 5 minutes. Bottom. Bottom. We're F6. It's your turn. Let's see what this is. Prophetic Prism, not super scary this early on. Snow-covered Island. Augur. Let's see what we can find off of Augur. And we find a Scred. I'll keep a Scred. Bottom, bottom. Pass. Your turn. Pass. Turbo passing commences. Mirror Enforcer is pretty good. We will Ponder or Preordain. We will top, considering it's going to draw us into more answers. We will play a land, play Augur. It's also just another blocker that a 4/4 can't get through sometimes. And we will keep a Flame Slash. Pass the turn. Doesn't matter. Any order. No attacks. Just going to try to chump for the win here. Trying to think about it as little as possible. We can Archaeomancer back a cantrip, so that's okay. I think we have to take 4 here. Still playing, man. Still playing. Still playing against Affinity. There's Atog, okay. We have Radiant Fountain. That could have been a misplay. I'm just going to Archaeomancer back a Preordain, and hopefully we're not dead next turn. We are in a sweat. I am kind of freaking out. We're trying to hit red mana next turn, so I probably should have Preordained there, and then saved Archaeomancer to loop a removal spell. We have enough in hand now that I'm feeling kind of okay about it. We just need red mana, man. Like, we need red mana, like, right now. I don't know if I block like this. I probably don't. Take 4 down to 14. Second Chromatic Star, yep. This hand needs red mana. Say it 100 times. There's a Citadel, okay. Yep. Million 4/4s. Go get red mana. Play red mana. Try to Flame Slash a Mirror Enforcer. Preordain. Maybe hold up Counter Magic. Hope. Bottom both. I'm going to top this. Pass. More red mana would have been fine. Play fast. Draw cards. Oh, I don't like playing this game this way. This is scary. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. They can fling us for lethal if they have fling in hand. Wouldn't that be great? They're just going to sack one. Our turn. Okay. So let's Scred. No, let's Seagate Oracle first. Might try out a counter of some sort. And we will grab another Seagate Oracle. We will Scred, Mirror Enforcer, pass the turn. That wasn't good. That really wasn't good, gang. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Atog is lethal on its own at this point. Block Atog. Pass the turn. 8 cards in our graveyard. Not enough to kill Atog at this point. Find Ash Barrens. Let's go get some red mana. And, oh god. Our Chaomancer back. Our Scred. Scred your Mirror Enforcer. Pass turn. Don't have another counter. That is brutal. That is so brutal. Oh my gosh. This is not the way we get through this. Okay. Sure, they find an Ancient Den. Coming in. Yep. Blocks. Blocks, I guess. Just get it over with. Gorilla Shaman off the top. No. All right. It's not the worst. Another Pyroblast. Great. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They can get this up to 14, so we're not doing anything with that yet. Bottom. And keep a counter. Kind of panicking, guys. We will Seagate. And then try to find a way to, like, survive, I guess. What do we find? Land our Chaomancer. Okay, well, let's get our Chaomancer, try to get some of our removal back. I'm going to have to Harvest Pyre this Mirror Enforcer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yes, 4. Done. Pass. Ugh. Everything is moving so quickly. I'm gonna blast our dude and we're dead. GG's. 2, 4, 6, 8. Infinity's a good deck, man. But it's all you can do. Glad to have taken a game off them. I'm fine with a 50-50 record. This deck was super fun to play. It honestly was a really good time. Leaving up counter for Galvanic Blast would have been a little bit more conservative there, but I think we were kind of dead to that anyway, right? Well, that's it, guys. Ultimately, we are 2-3 with Blue-Red Flicker, but it's a wicked deck. It's really cool. I think with a bit of finesse, we could go a bit further with it.